Now they can hear you. Now they can hear you.
Oh, wow. Greetings, everyone.
Sorry.
What's up, fuck boys?
Everything up to that was professional.
Well,
We lasted 2 seconds.
Fuckboys done fucked it up again, but here we are. The 0 hour, essentially. The last minutes before the storm. Last week, speeches were made. Not many people were influenced, except for by Todd Howitzer. He was the only one who was able to influence anybody with his honeyed words.
The worst
Talks of stock portfolios and
The Baron,
dividends.
Jaskar, and Todd gave us something.
Yeah.
And
but,
more count.
Yes.
It wasn't just Todd. You were
Nope.
just hoping he was going to fail.
Well, I was hoping he was going to fail.
You 100% were.
And he rolled.
He rolled better than anybody else. The scumbag businessman was like, yes, for the stock buybacks. And everyone was like, yeah. Quarterly profits, yeah.
That makes way more sense.
To know what we're talking about, Minnie, it's in our Roll20 chat. Each person gave a speech, and that is going to be the bonuses they give us for the battle.
On the last episode of Hands of Fate.
Yes, exactly. Previously on Hands of Fate Z.
Varrock spent 5 episodes charging up his gun for one super attack.
Yes, even though he said it would only take him 5 minutes. It took an hour.
Only 20 episodes until the drag finishes.
But Bippo gathered all 7 Dragon Balls and wished himself a new body. Anyway,
I heard
how are we doing,
got
guys?
a new body, so I'm doing great.
Yeah.
That means that, Omar finished.
I'm doing all right.
Omrar?
I'll get it.
One of these days. I played the Guardians of the Galaxy video game today, and I had a lot of fun. And I was just giggling the whole time. It was good.
That is such a great game. I binged it last week and completed it. It was really good.
I really enjoyed it.
This is why you were having trouble sleeping.
No,
Maybe
that
a
is
little
not why.
It was
Well,
un poco. A little bit.
last
Anyway,
night,
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Anyway, Max, go ahead
unrelated.
with your recap. We're totally just like
No
fucking
worries.
y'all up.
No worries. I don't mind. Banter is part of the show after all. But yes, you all prepared as best as you could. Your men, yourselves, steeled yourselves for the coming storm. Then retired for the night to your to the ship. Everyone going their separate ways, taking a nap, doing whatever they could to prepare. Does anybody have, like, in times of war, soldiers often had superstitions for, like, pre-battle stuff. Like, some people would be like, I can't eat this kind of meat before battle. I can't. Or, I gotta have my lucky socks on. Or my baseball card that was given to me as a kid by
yeah,
whatever.
like baseball player superstition type stuff.
Yeah, like a little superstition stuff. Would your characters? I'm going to add. This is the pre-game question. Would your characters have any sort of superstitious sort of thing like that? And we'll go in order of your names on the little thingy.
Which little thingy?
The
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
Roll 20. Okay. So that would be you first.
Well, me as the GM, my superstition is I will pray to all gods that you die horribly.
Okay.
That the dice rolls go in my favor.
How about you go last? Well, how about you go last?
Fucking
Pray to
GM.
all the gods for the demise
Yeah,
of my chaos.
we'll let you go last.
Yeah, he's negative. Let's go with positive first.
All right, hi, I'm the prankster, and I play Varrock Vor, international man of mystery, proficient drug user, and savior of orphans everywhere. Let me think. If Varrock had like a superstition that he had, man, I don't know. I think he's mostly not very religious, but I imagine if he knows he's going into a dangerous situation, he's actually like doing some type of religious rite right beforehand. Because
maybe something that you saw the matron do.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So maybe something.
Maybe repeating like half remembered lines of the Jedi mantra.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's what he would do.
There is no emotion but some emotion. And
yes,
like just completely half remembered.
And I imagine like as he's doing it,
That tracks. Like, I'm not religious, but just in case, I'll be covered.
Exactly.
I feel like
exactly.
You're Vinny from the Mummy. You want?
Oh my god! Every symbol possible.
He's got like a Jedi symbol, a Sith symbol. He's got like some Deveron, like the Deveronian pantheon.
He's got a Mandalorian tramp stamp.
I feel bad for these orphans.
Hey,
why? They're all getting drugs and like learning new sweet ass bike tricks.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I taught many orphans sweet ass bike tricks, and I think that counts for something. Thank you, Vindo.
You're welcome. I got you, buddy.
But you also do drugs in front of them.
All right, Jester, you're up. Take it away, buddy.
You're muted, Jester.
You're muted, Jester. We love you. We can't hear you.
Imagine if you went on for like 15 minutes doing that.
I wasn't going to say anything.
He's just having like this incredible spiel, and he's like,
God damn it.
All right. It's like very heartfelt.
He's crying like openly. Pulls out a bottle of whiskey out of nowhere. And then he finally
you all haven't figured out because they're making fun of me. I'm Jester. I'll be playing Armrar, a Trandoshan. He sounds a little bit like this. He will definitely be blowing some shit up tonight, and you can't stop him. But if he was doing anything before the fight, I think he's sitting in the cockpit of his ship, cleaning his guns, making sure everything is working right, while jamming out to whatever heavy metal is in Star Wars. Oh,
right.
I sounded so much like Cobra Commander there.
Yeah, just a bassy Cobra Commander.
I like it.
But I could totally see you just like you're just sitting there like the that scene from Forrest Gump where he's disassembling the rifle over and over again, but you got your headphones in just jamming out. Maybe like
feet hanging out of the cockpit.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe not even like really disassembling them to clean them anymore, just like something to do with your hands to get the jitters out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's what he's listening to.
Thanks to Carl Casey.
Nice.
Me? Oh, hi.
All right, Blue's turn now.
Hi, hello, Bluesmakia. Hi, hello. I play a little Harch.
Spider Woman.
Yeah, Spider Woman. Yay. Yes, and she's supposed to be very creepy, but also very carousing at the same time. So, I look forward to playing some games with all these wonderful people that decided to show up and bless us with their presence tonight. So, anyway, I would assume Kaf Kinko is going to be her pre-ritual. Is cleaning her guns and getting them ready, and taking very good care.
Yes.
Of her delicious little blood bag.
He's still alive?
He's mine.
Oh,
Gotta
please, the
feed
big
him and
increase in
water
yes.
him and groom him, and it's gonna be the most delightful night.
We're not the most moral party.
They can
But-
see that, like,
I'm-
instead of doing anything that anybody, like, would think you're doing, you're just, like, combing his hair, maybe if it's, like, long enough, braiding it.
I specifically faded to black. Like, hard
Well,
fade to
like,
black.
instead of, like, all the things that people are like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
But you
it's,
still
like,
hear him
completely
screaming throughout the
different.
ship.
Like
a little
literally, he's in her room and he's like living the best life. he
also
gets the
web to the
bed.
wall.
He gets whatever he wants. She goes and makes him food.
He's like a
She, like,
really
waits
good.
on-
He's just like a pet. You have a pet.
I am a
pet
person. I have thoughts and feelings. I'm not a pet.
And
Hey,
then she
we
just
had Han. It counts.
anyway. Hey, it's fun. I'm
Yeah.
playing.
I'm a human being.
Not anymore.
You
You're
were a
my.
plaything.
No.
And to be fair, this guy was a slaver, so
Yeah, that's true.
kind of. I'm not going to moralize this.
Karma is a
Yeah.
bitch, and it's just what this
So
is.
yeah, you're just taking good care of your person.
Yeah, the
Your-
juice
your
pouch is in
room
the other
person.
fridge now.
All right,
Juice.
the juice. All right, next on the list.
I'm Minnie, also known as F1ML3, or Finley. So Finley, before war, she's not really religious. She doesn't really have like empathy, or she's not scared or nervous or anything about an upcoming battle. She's a droid. But if you look over to where she would probably be stationed, I think the only thing that you might see her doing, and it's kind of funny, like there's actually more going on than you realize, but she's sitting there, and the only piece of clothing that I say clothing loosely, which is actually just a blanket that she has with her, she would be meticulously going over it and repairing any holes that might have occurred, like if she was shot or any tears in the fabric, making sure that it's pristine or back to the condition that when she first left the hospital. But on the inner workings, she actually has a little chamber, which is recreating tiny lollipops. There's like various liquids, which are like
Like an internal chamber
yeah,
in her body.
yeah,
Is that
it's an
body?
internal chamber which is making lollipops as she's sitting there as well. So
Amazing.
she's got like an inner lollipop factory going on while she's sewing this blanket. But
Maybe
that's all-
Thras is going to the kitchen. He's like, "Where did all the sugar go?"
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with her. She's just sitting there sewing and
Maybe should have been named Wonka.
See, like a little unit next to the processor where it's like super warm, just like melting the sugar down. Various drugs being inserted into it. That way, she give them to Varrock.
Each color is a different drug.
This has got to be an absolutely filthy
So
kitchen.
she knows which one she's giving them.
Never take
smart
the blue
little-
one. I'm just saying.
There's so many different creatures on this ship. Like, how's that refrigerator look? Like, everyone's got to have a label on it for certain. It's got to all be like so many different things. Just raw.
Armor just cooks his meals in the engine bay off the exhaust manifold.
And you're gonna get cancer in
The
10
hot
years for it.
plate, just like
Like straight up cooking it via radiation.
3 seconds on one side, 2 seconds on the other.
There you go. Then,
It's
yeah.
efficiency.
Aura's next.
mhm.
His camera died.
Uh-oh.
No. And then also,
Skip the window.
Hi, I'm Vindo. I play Rook, who is a Mandalorian bounty hunter / gadgeteer. I don't know. Like, before war, I would assume it would be a lot of like repainting the armor to make sure it's pristine, making sure all of the weapons are in peak condition, and then probably going through and double checking to make sure that like Finley's stocked with everything that she needs, as well as There is no issues. You know, everything is, you know, just a quick defrag and like C drive clean. I don't know, like what it would be for a droid.
Yeah.
And then probably stretches. Not gonna lie.
Just limber up.
Just limber up.
Absolutely.
Nice. Lay down a yoga mat. Just like
It's hot yoga in like where
in full Mandalorian armor and everything.
right, like where Omrar is doing his cooking. Just like hot yoga in the engine room.
In full Mando armor.
In full Mando armor.
I can only imagine
Downward
like
Dianoga.
Varrock walking in on that, and he sees like you on the floor,
Downward
him
dog.
cooking food off of the engine, and then he has got like a little bit of like white powder underneath his nose, and he's like, "Guys, you got to get it together. We need to take care of this like right now."
All right.
Sorry
so,
about that. I had some camera issues.
You got a
You're good.
little... like just here, just wipe it off.
It's a powdered donut.
It's delicious. See, this is the real reason you lick your teeth. You know how like some people put it on.
and then
There we go.
the other Mandalorian in there pipes up. You got donuts? I would like some donuts.
Yeah, no. You know what? Omar has them, and then I walk away.
I just ate the last one.
You bastard. You've been keeping them from me. This is why your middle's weak. Like your will.
Has everybody introduced themselves now?
Now we have
Everybody
Aura.
except for Aura.
Alright.
Sorry, yeah. Issues. Hello, everybody. I'm Aura. I will be playing Thrash, the Trandoshan bounty hunter. He is an explosive expert, and at this point, he's probably drawn little faces on all his thermal charges, put them down, put like maybe find some wiring, make them into hair, and he's gonna be, all right, ladies, today's the big day. I need you all to make sure that you're in tip-top shape. No messing up. Be the bombshells that you know you are. And he's just gonna be going through every single debt charge that he drew a face on and just giving him a pep talk.
Do they all have names?
Of course.
Of course.
This one's Linda. This one is Veronica. And Rebecca. She's my special girl.
To be. Oh, so he's not talking to us.
No.
Wait, what? Hey, what are you doing? You were in here the entire time. Get out of here. I'm busy.
Okay, fine. He pockets one of the grenades.
Where did Monica go?
I need a little bit of Monica in my life.
See, like the other thing is like, you know how Trandoshans have the scorekeeper and it's like the score and that's like their whole religion thing?
Yeah.
Like, +1 on each one of the girls. But if you get to like Rebecca, it's like +5.
This one's a 10.
You know,
10
you
to
sound.
10 will totally explode.
You got a bit of a solid snake voice. I love it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kept you waiting, huh? All right.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're organizing, cataloging, and making love to all of your explosives. Gotcha.
Varrock drops the grenade.
Gotta give it that little extra pep.
No, it's a sticky bomb because it sticks to things. It's not a sticky bomb for any other reason.
I didn't.
We knew that was the excuse.
I will
you
neither
really
confirm or
use.
deny.
Oh. Gross. All right. I would rather have the Mandos kill me right now. That's kind of where I
Hey,
am.
you pocketed one.
So now
Yeah.
you can see it's like Varrock tried to drop it and like,
Oh God! No!
oh,
So look of horror on his face.
why?
Goes over and
that's
wipes
where
his
she
hand
went.
on goes and wipes
What are you
his
doing
hand
with
on
another
Randy's
man?
body.
What'd you say, Wade?
Wipes his hand off on Randy's body.
Yeah, totally. He's like, yeah, I think this.
Just
You're just like,
Please deal with that for me, Randy. At least you can do that right now.
I hope somebody tells him that, because if he starts activating debt charges, Randy's not going to be waking up from that one.
Sorry.
All right.
He's got magic fingers. He'll be fine.
Oh boy, boy.
All right.
So yes, you have your little moments. You have your quiet, whatever you can do to calm yourself, get yourself ready, zoned in, and midnight that night you meet back up after getting some rest. You meet back up at the dockyards. Your army is loading themselves up onto the transports. You're each with the group you were wanting to be with. The Amrar with the sappers, Rook with the battle droids, Varrock with the Wookiees, and Kafkin Kokini with the pikes. And the Hawkbats were kind of going to be just off by themselves, throwing debt charges against the front gates. So
I thought the Hawkbats were going with Varrock. That's what the kids were, right?
That's true.
All right. So, but you are all loading up onto these transports, these drop ships. Here, let me. Objects and tokens, draw shape. Black. No, black won't show up well. Let's do gray.
While he's doing that, Vindo, Cup was like, I've never seen Vindo before. So she is excited to see you as well. When you were telling me about yourself beforehand, you're like, I'm really tall. I think you said you had blonde hair or something like that. Or maybe you didn't even say you had blonde hair. I think you said you had long hair is what it was. And then we first like kind of started bonding and talking about Ren Fair and how, you wore like a full suit of like plate mail. So for the longest time in my head, I pictured you as Arthas from Warcraft 3.
Oh my god.
That was the closest corollary I had.
Nerd. You freaking nerd. Give me your lunch money.
Before he became a Death Knight. Yeah. Before he became a Death Knight. Yeah. You're welcome.
No, I gotta have the face hair. That's the only thing, though. Without it, it just looks bad.
All right.
So, reassembling at the dockyard, you see your troops loading up into the drop ships.
Hi.
Love you, buddy.
Oh,
Good night, son.
did you know I was coming?
I did.
How?
Card
I'm a ninja.
walks up to
Daddy magic.
Because you're a ninja? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I told him, yeah.
Only a ninja can sneak up on another ninja.
It's true.
Saying.
Although I lied. I really didn't hear him coming. I don't know why I lied. That was my gut reaction.
lying to kids doesn't count.
So you didn't know he was coming.
I did not know he was coming.
And you wanted him to, and you wanted him to know that.
That dad, yeah, you can't sneak up on dad. Just as good parenting.
Keeps them on their toes. All right. So as you're all unloading from your little minivan, you see the troops embarking on their drop ships, loading up. I don't know how we didn't specifically say who was going on which drop ship. I know that you wanted the battle droids going first because expendable losses and such.
Battle droids and Wookiees.
How many
with
ships do we
Varrock
have?
was going first.
All right. Well,
2.
That's right. We split up. We split up the
should
battle
have 3
droids in between. Yeah, we split up the battle droids between our 2 groups with the idea that the expendable ones go out first, so that way they take most of the hits, and then the Wookiees will come out in the next wave, and then the other battle droid, and then the other drop ship, the battle droids come out first, and then the super battle droids come out in the second wave. So that way we're saving our best troops for the second wave.
fair enough. All right. So, I'm going to essentially represent the battle droids by So there are 20 of them. I'm going to delete. Why did I delete that? Copy, paste. I'm going to represent them by so each one of these is 10. They're all folded up in their little shutdown mode so they can save more space. You know. And you are splitting up the Wookiees as well between the two.
No, the Wookiees all be in one, and then the super battle droids all be in one.
Okay, cool. Wookiees in one, super battle droids in one.
You shit.
And I'm assuming Rook will be with the super battle droids.
Yes, and the
BX.
and the BX.
Yeah. All right. That's one kitted out. Well, not fully kitted out. All right, sappers, where are y'all going?
It's ruining your jack of all trades.
And I will desperately try to get Finley to join my crew as well. Because I realize I have human beings that I have actual people she can heal. So before Rook can get to it, I'm like, these Wookiees could use your help, Finley. A lot of us can maybe use. I could definitely use your healing. He's trying to steal the healer.
Need pocket healer. Pocket healer.
If my services could be rendered more useful for a wider audience of patients, then perhaps that is the best place to have me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, totally with me. Absolutely.
And the Wookiees did see your work, and they might be a little bit horrified by it, but they'll take it. They'll take
You
the
can
help.
tell because of the helmet, but Rook is like,
Apologies, Rook. I do appreciate all the services that you have rendered upon me. I have found that my plate metal has been a lot more shiny as of recently. And I found more fluidity in my locomotion.
you're good, Finley. It's like you should probably go with him. I mean,
Yep. You heard him.
It's
That's the
fine.
best thing. And then before he can even finish his sentence, Varrock's like pulling Finley his way.
Just
like,
go
there's
along.
definitely some Mando pout going on. Not gonna lie, he's with the helmet, can't
You
tell.
can't see the frown, but you know it's there.
I'm not happy with the situation. I don't like it. But yeah, it is what
I have
it is.
also been hearing quite frequently a new term in which I was not quite familiar, but Roger.
Oh no!
It's spreading! It's spreading!
Awesome.
Grab the women and
Leave it,
children.
because I have to completely disassemble and then reassemble, make sure that code is not anywhere in there.
She's been talking to Bippo, hasn't she?
Yeah.
We have we did canonize last week. They tried to mess with Battle Droid's protocols, but they were trying to get rid of the Roger, and turns out that's the initial line of code in their programming, and you cannot delete that or you delete everything.
Yeah.
That is the bedrock on which Battle Droids are built.
Hey.
Roger. All right. Where
So, yeah,
are these?
I'll go
Yeah.
along with the Wookiees and stuff.
Awesome. So I'll just move you over. You can put yourself wherever you want in that one.
I can't actually move my token.
Oh, really?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Huh.
Maybe if I drag myself on here,
Maybe.
I can do this one.
All right. Delete that one then. Cool. Yeah, that works. Whatever works. All right. Amrar, you and your sappers, where are you going?
I think we had planned that the sappers were going to go through the tunnels and
Oh,
pop
okay.
up.
Yeah, the underground tunnels. All right, cool.
Yeah, and we had a single pike that was going to. But
A single
I'm
pike that
also
was
going
what?
to pull. That was going to guide us through the tunnel safely.
Okay.
But
Let
I
my
think
dog
I'm
out.
also going to grab the explosives nut to go with me.
Somebody call my name.
Yes.
Go ahead and drag
I
yourself
think
onto
we
the
need
map
to blow
if you'd
some
like.
Shit up.
That's what I like to hear.
Come on,
So
ladies,
similar.
they're singing
It's
my song.
disturbing.
It's
It's
well,
disturbing.
they're the same race, so of course they sound similar. The fact that they're both played by Solid Snake is not the issue here.
Metal Gear.
Is it canon that Solid Snake is a Trandoshan?
He's the
Yeah, he's the real Solid Snake.
Almost every pit of this blaster has been expertly modified and customized. Nice. All right, cool. So y'all are doing your own mission. Engineers as well?
Engineers as well.
All right. Well, hope you can survive the fighting without, some combat engineers and sappers, so. And Captain Kokini, where are you taking your smugglers?
Wherever she is supposed to go, she follows. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay. Well,
I honestly don't know where I would take these guys.
Do you have the smugglers?
yeah, she's got the pikes. She's got the pikes smugglers specifically.
So, into a dropship or...
Yeah, if you want to go to the dropship or if you want to go with Amrar and Thrast. Those are the options.
Where are all the kids going?
The kids are going to be outside throwing, essentially throwing things at the gate, throwing detonator chargers to draw, like, the plan was to draw people towards the gate and then land in the middle of the courtyard, messing up their defensive positions.
And then I think the idea also is with those holes on the wall, that could be a possible area of breach. So if you wanted to sneak through those holes in the wall.
I believe that was actually the plan, was you sneak through the holes in the wall. Because there was multiple plans being thrown around. A lot.
Yeah, we had a lot of different moving parts.
We still do.
Yes.
I think as long as everybody remembers like their thing. So like mine was to go for one of those gunners, one of those crazy droids that was shooting the ships out of the air. So that's my team's goal.
Okay. Yes. And there are 3 of those. That the main goal overall is to get these things down so you can have air support to start, breaking up their lines, because you won't survive very long in a pitched battle. You're banking on
shock and awe, baby.
You're banking on shock and awe and getting these things out before they can deploy everyone they have.
So we'll call it Varrock Finley team. We're gonna call ourselves Team Alpha.
Team Alpha. Oh
just
God.
Because
I'm surprised you didn't go with Team Aces.
Team Aces. Oh yeah, no, we're Team Aces. I'm changing it to
Team
Aces.
Aces.
Yes.
I am quite satisfied with this name.
Yes, I am too. That's pretty cool. I came up with it myself. So, pitch back to like 30 minutes before.
You'll see, from her chest cavity opens up and a tiny little lollipop comes out and hands it to you.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Yes. And he
Is that one of the drug ones?
Is it one of the drug ones? I don't mind. You know what? We'll call it a surprise. And he just starts licking it anyway.
Let's see a roll I'm gonna flip a coin on that. It's gonna be a 50-50.
Awesome.
Right here, actually.
I do have a resilience.
I would like for you to call this in the air. All right.
10-4.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
And what do you want tails to be?
If I'm being Varrock, he wants the drugs. 100%.
There is nothing but sugar in this candy.
Oh, man.
It is delicious, but it is disappointing.
He likes it. He's like, yeah. And then it gets no high, and he's like, I suppose this is good. And he licks it, but he's just licking it sadly.
You're like, it's going to be so much better with heroin. The space
To
heroin.
provide an extra pep in your step.
Yes, the definite pep in my step.
Oh my God.
So my team is to take down one of those things. I think Rook is planning to do the same thing as well, correct? But on a different emplacement.
Right, because there's...
There are 3. Yeah, there are 3 of them.
Right.
So.
Okay. And then the sneakies, I imagine, would be able to be like sneak behind and possibly be going for the same emplacements, but be able to alter their tactics based on how well the ground battle is going. And so
I thought that was the engineers and our explosives.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like, yeah, you guys can like analyze as long as we're communicating in the battlefield. We could be like, all right, this one's down, so then you know not to go for mine. And it's like, all right, but Rook over there, man, he really needs some help. He's like really struggling. I think he's like dying or something. So probably want to help him. This is an example, just as an example,
Okay, so if I'm getting you right,
for our audio listeners, Vindo flipped me off.
Nice. So if I'm hearing you correctly, the engineers and sappers are going to be going through the back way that's like jutting up against the canal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're not going to be in part of the main pitched battle. Okay.
Do we even know what this place looks like yet?
A shit ton of explosives.
I have shown it to you once. I'll give you the overview. This is not the battle map. This is the overview map, but it is a giant mansion courtyard. I think this is it. Yeah. This is where you saw the big giant like beach or whatever. This is your characters didn't see this, but like maybe you've gotten scans of the basic layout. You saw Aranias giving a big speech.
It's quite large.
Yes.
As a result, we call it Omrar's mom.
Just poke the bear. Just poke that Omrar bear.
When my finger slips on the battlefield, don't blame me.
I don't know why it would slip here.
Yes,
These guys, you can slip like 2 or 3 times.
We'll have me and whatchamacallits.
Okay. Cool.
Probably
this one scares me.
In on an opening. Could we? Like you drop us off earlier and we're sneaking up close to it while the
so the guns aren't in those places. That was just for this speech or whatever.
Yeah,
I will reveal more as the thing goes on, as y'all are rocketing towards the surface. So I will specifically get you more in clues, so you can make decisions in the
fountain.
So you can make decisions tactically in the moment. And you also have control of one drop pod that is laden with explosives that you can launch wherever you would like.
So we have 3 drop pods all together. One of them is just
One is filled to the brim with boom juice. But yeah.
So we bomb that first. And then the bomb.
Well, that was the plan, to drop that one first wherever and then y'all follow up behind it with the shock and awe.
Didn't you like place a special bomb on the top of it or something? You're the best. I love you, baby.
Ice cream.
Anyone else want anything?
Does anybody else want anything?
Jackie?
Yes.
They all said that they're fine. They don't need anything.
Alcohol, please. I'm gonna need alcohol to deal with tonight.
Maybe I'm turning into Omrar. Or Barak.
All right.
Well,
that's
not at all what I said.
So, Captain Kokini, are you gonna go into the ground route, or are you gonna go? Okay, cool.
Like, drop me off beforehand.
Yeah, no. The Hawkbats will like drive you guys in, and y'all will be like stationed out, a block away, essentially. Y'all will be in radio contact, so y'all can like.
You better let me roll for stealth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I will.
Is a block going to be enough to not be in the blast radius? Just knowing who our explosive experts are here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a block is not going to be enough.
Let's say sure. let's say, sure, definitely, probably, maybe. Who knows?
Gonna
Who
be
can say?
4-block minimum radius. They gotta
Well,
sneak in. So
yeah.
you could even delay me coming in.
Yeah. So y'all will be hiding out somewhere, safe distance away. I'm not gonna actually have y'all be in that much danger. Y'all would know.
Now, do each of my smugglers get something that I could,
So they are armed with long range rifles. So
any med packs?
we
can.
Are you trying to loot your men?
No. Suicide medic guys.
You want them to rush
If anyone
in.
gets hurt, I want to be like, you go there, give them your medicine.
Oh, okay.
Even if it kills you.
Okay.
Like, go heal that person. Can I do that?
Counterproductive?
Jastor, the leader of the Pikes, is like, yes, my men are trained to follow orders no matter what. Why pump them with a special amount of heroin? And they'll do whatever I say. My men will do anything for the
just like
heroin.
Hey, how do I...
Speaking of heroin, do you have any special juice for me?
I have heroin.
Also, do.
Anything else?
Spice. But, I mean, that doesn't really have much combat efficiency.
Dude, given that you're like pumping your...
Maybe a different sort of spice?
I mean, I got like some keef in the grinder, but that's about all I got on me. I have heroin and I got spice, and heroin can dull your pain a bit, but
I'm starting to think Barak chose the wrong group.
I think I did too.
Do you think you could give our guys...
Wait, is it too late to switch?
Smuggler.
Is it too late to switch?
Is it possible to give our guys cocaine? That way they could be crack shots?
God damn it.
That's good.
Armrar leans back to one of the pikes and goes, if she dies, she's going to eat you. And if you survive and you're just mortally wounded, she's going to eat you. And if you're just somewhat wounded, she's going to eat you.
Are you talking about me?
You're going to eat these guys if they die.
Right,
I don't know if I want to fight with this commander.
Varak peers over the shoulder. He's like, yeah, no, Omrar is 100% correct. Just keeps walking.
She will eat you like a pear.
And you'll never see me coming.
Scare roused.
You need to make one of those, like one of the sound bits.
Scare roused?
Scare roused.
You know what? Irish has boosted our server a couple of times, and we are on the cusp of getting to a level 3, which means more sound traps, which would be amazing.
Nice.
Sound traps. No, that tracks.
Sound traps? Sound bites. My bad.
No, I like sound traps. That's on par.
Okay, I keep getting us off. My bad. Go ahead, buddy.
It's okay.
In the middle of
So
a great moment.
These guys load up your droids and your men to the drop pods, looking at each other for maybe the last time. Card walks up. Well, good luck, my friends. I hope things go well. And if not, well, you never saw me. I never hired you. There's nothing on paper. And I'll deny you ever existed. Good luck.
Thank you.
Don't worry, your deck of cards has you covered.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. All of you. I hope you die in the battle. I hope Bob survives, but I hope you all die in the battle.
Bob's going with us?
Good luck. Yeah,
Your
Bob,
wallet's gonna hate us a lot more.
Bob is very attached to Rook after he swore him into his clan.
You
You're
said
not
Brick
right.
did wrong, but yeah.
What's that?
I will make sure that everyone survives this encounter.
Vindo gets to control
Yes.
Bob too. Oh, that's exciting.
He'll
I branded him. He's mine.
Just make sure he bobs and weaves.
Right. Oh, see, he didn't bob. He should have, he zigged when he should have zagged.
He's gonna be the first one domed out of the transport. None of the battle droids are gonna die first. It's gonna be Bob.
So, we still have to enter the system, though, right?
Yeah. So basically, the Baron's ships are going to come and pick you guys up and like take you to low orbit and then drop you, and then you're going to have control over like the little repulsors, like last minute firings and stuff to guide yourselves into this position. This is what the Baron's explaining to you. You'll have to. These things are pretty old, so there's and again the automatic turrets will lock on anything that's really guided more than just a couple of redirecting afterburners. So you'll have to direct it as close as you can to the ground, and fire them as close to the ground, so they won't target you. So good luck.
Looking around at my people, I'm like, shit. Bob, can you pilot?
I mean, I can fly this jetpack that I have back. But I could definitely try.
Wait, you have a jetpack?
I do have a jetpack. It's a short-range jetpack. It's mainly good for maneuvering about the battlefield. I can't really go anything like.
I need that.
I think someone's about to pull a rank.
Poor Bob.
I mean,
I'm requisitioning it.
It's kind of like welded to my armor. I mean, if you want to like borrow my chest piece, it's probably not as good as yours, but like
You're just gonna see him pull out a blowtorch. We can fix that.
You're,
But in the
you're making
meantime,
him
we still-
choose.
We still have to choose a ship that we're going on. We just need to. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go over here.
okay.
All the smugglers. Fit us in
All
there.
right. Yeah, I'll.
Oh shit, Omra, you're not doing the. You're not on drop pad or drop ship duty, are you?
I had thought, yeah, like y'all were going to be like clearing out any of the like the defenses on the. I thought y'all had just decided to block off the escape bay. So I have been frantically building a map for the escape tunnel. So, but I had assumed that I thought y'all had decided that the engineers and the sappers were going to be disabling any like fortifications and such that the Mandos had set up. But either way is fine with me. I've got
Chester,
it set
you're
up.
on mute.
Yeah.
I thought that's what the Hawkbats were doing with the plasma charges as they rode.
Well, they were throwing them at the front gate to get it open for the smugglers.
Just an offhanded question: is there any sewer systems under there?
That was what we were talking about. It was like an escape route sewer system sort of thing that emptied out into the into a nasty, gross river.
Rook is gonna stick his head out of the pod and be like, quick question. Does anybody fly?
You know what's really funny? I think Thrust had points in flying, but
Yeah, like
You respect them.
You mean like
part of your
piloting?
Yeah, like space piloting.
Yeah, no, I've got 3 ranks in space piloting, and I got
Right,
3
but that
ranks
doesn't
in
do me any
planetary
good. You're in
piloting.
the other ship.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I have it. My wife just taught me what that means.
Don't worry, this definitely won't be a hard check. It definitely won't be a difficult check to make, and it won't have consequences if you fail. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys.
That's it. I'm taking Kefkiko with me.
Can you fly, Kevkinko?
A little bit.
Is it better than a 0? Like if you had to give it a numeric value, like a metric. Is
Oh,
it
it's
better
0.
than a 0? Oh, well.
But I got 5 green.
Because of
Okay.
your base stats or whatever.
Look, all my shit talking and teasing at Vindel, I'm gonna fail the check. Watch.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
who's the
he's gonna
bitch?
succeed.
No!
Mm-hmm.
And you also do have light side and dark side, which we have not rolled.
Oh, we haven't even done that yet.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I think I already cleared the thing, but let me check.
You did.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll dark side and light side because you're all gonna roll dark side. I already know it. I'm calling it. Ooh.
Ow!
My hubris.
Yeah, no joke.
All right, fuck it.
Oh my god, you are so. Oh my god! I'm calling it dark. I'm calling it.
That's a clip. That's a clip right there.
You have never been so wrong.
I said it with such confidence too, which is the worst.
I believe I have heard that as the Force is with us.
Yes. And Card will say, I have not heard this saying in a long time. And he'll look at you, Varrock, and give you like a sort of a knowing sort of look, like narrow his eyes at you.
Mm-hmm.
May the Force be with you.
And also with you.
We're not Catholic here. And
Space
and
Catholic.
you.
We're space.
Before the pod launches, I want to send 2 of the engineers with the droids and 2 of the sappers with the Wookiees.
Okay. 2 of the engineers with the droids. 2 of the sappers with the Wookiees. All right, cool.
What kind of ships are these, by the way?
These are like orbital drop pods from the Clone Wars, essentially.
Yeah,
These are...
so you still need to be choosing a ship to come in from planetary
Yes.
to. So we still have to get on one of these ships, Jester.
Jester is going. He said they decided to go a separate route,
They're sneaking.
a back way.
In a different ship.
No, they're not going through the ship.
Sewers. They're going through the ship pipe.
They're going like through a sneaky back entrance, like through sewers and the like, to sneak in and then hopefully like ambush.
So what you're saying is Omar is backdooring it?
Yeah, Omar
Calling
loves
up the ship
backdooring it.
pipe.
Armor is all about that back door.
Oh God.
No,
It's a shitty situation, but somebody has to do it.
Let's do it. Yep.
I'm pretty sure we have to worry about
Y'all are really gonna be like
blowback,
solid.
not back blows.
Y'all are gonna be like Solid Snake coming out of the freaking the swamp, but instead of the swamp, it's literally just dung.
Minnie, I have a quick question. I know the answer for Wade. Do you discover, and actually Vindo can answer this question too, and to a lesser extent Chester, do you feel like part of the game as a player to see how far you can go before pushing the GM insane? Do you feel like you get that from your players at all?
You know that thing that we were talking about where like you draw a line in the sand and then you get to that line and then you remake a new line?
Yeah.
And you get to that line?
Yep.
That.
Yeah.
And then you have that one person who's like, this line is taking too long, so catapult?
Well, I do that with Chris 100% of the time. Like,
100%. That's part of the reason why I
that's why he loves me.
Wheelies?
Nope.
Yeah.
See Wednesday's game.
That is why I'm his favorite character.
Do you feel that as too, Jester? Do you feel this as well?
See Wednesday's game and see how far you all pushed me on that one.
Awesome.
I think you had me cracking up.
Man, this is like they're giving you payback for all the times you've been pushing Jester. So
that's true.
They gotta pay it back a little bit.
All right, I've changed the Sirenscape to Chuck Kick-Ass fight music to prep for our battle.
All right.
I think it's supposed to be 80s inspired.
All right, everybody loaded up. Last call. All right. Let's do this.
I'm going to be like, wait. I don't have the, I'm going to like make sure the BX unit is like way in the back and be like, I need one of the BXs. I don't have one.
You got one right here.
I don't have one of the BX units. I need that one right there.
Oh, I see what you.
This one.
I see what you. I was like, I put it there. I swear to God, it's right here. It's right here. Me thinking you're an honest individual was mistaken.
What the? No.
I'm gonna give you a little
this is Star
insight.
Wars.
I'm gonna give you a little insight into Vindo. He always wants more. He always wants a little bit more, and he will make you think it's your idea to give him that bit more. Just FYI.
So Todd Howitzer's like, I'm pretty certain I showed up here with 4 droids, and
No, it's only always been
there's
3.
I'm
And you said I could
sure.
have one, so
I could take that one away.
just gonna shut the pod door.
And then you over the comms you hear, that's what I thought.
Keep comm lines
Todd
clear,
Howitzer.
please. Thank you.
Todd
Max, if it makes you feel any better, in Minnie's campaign, loot is literally a 4-letter word.
Oh, Lute.
She didn't even get to describe the scene. I loot the body.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got a book on that, but let's not do that.
All right. Well, anyway, you're hoisted up into space. It's kind of a bumpy ride. You're just being dragged along, essentially.
Thank you, Ara.
Nice.
Visual
Nice.
representation.
Yeah.
It's a little bumpy. It's just kind of.
Yeah. It's a bit of a. Sorry. 1 second. Bit of a bumpy ride. Got a little. Oh, I've broken half.
No.
There's the next thing.
No.
And that's why we went for light rolls.
Yeah. Well, either way, you're dragged along, and the Baron gets the last little bit of a word in. All right, so again, you want to fire your descent rockets as close to the target as possible. That way, you can get the best course of the least amount of time that they'll track towards you. That the turrets will track towards you. Now you can go without the rockets at all, but then you'll be landing in blind, not choosing where you'll go. These things are made to take a hit, so you should be fine. Maybe a little bit banged up, but yeah, good luck. And he just drops you immediately.
Oh God.
And you are falling, rocketing through space. Like, this thing is... You thought it was a bumpy ride before, but now it's like you're literally just caught by gravity. You are just in a very thin-shelled ship, rocketing towards a Normandy situation. It's a pretty bad time. It's gonna... If any of you are weak-willed, you probably are feeling a little bit nervous at this moment. But you're being jostled around quite a bit.
Is there a roll for that?
I am getting to that, ma'am. All right. Sorry. There's so many tabs. All right. So,
I believe this ride would be considered uncomfortable for more organic beings.
I would like everybody who is in the drop pods to make a resilience check. Actually, not yet. I will set up the dice pool, and then.
Oh shit! Who's put anything into resilience?
Yeah.
Hey, can I spend that XP really quick?
Oh.
All XP spending is finalized at the start of a session.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to know that? Okay, it is good to know that. You're right.
Just saying, if I blow chunks, I'm blaming it on Bob.
All right.
I don't think I'd be able to see because you're in your helmet.
No, they'll see because it'll be like.
All right,
Pull off your
resilience
helmet,
checks.
vomit into it.
Like
All right, let's
I
have
can't do coordination.
No, this is resilience. You are trying to not throw your. Oh, you're fine. Wait, did you decide on going in the drop pod? So yeah, you're okay.
I'm flying it.
Yeah, you're flying it. That's right. So yeah, this is resilience, man. You're trying not to throw up.
Are you ready for the roll?
Yes.
Who's being dropped?
Whoever. So Finley, Varrock, Rook, and Kafkin Kokini.
Okay.
Would Finley need to make that check?
Actually, no. Yeah, Finley would not need to make that check. I will actually say Finley give a coordination check just to stay upright.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, dang it. I would have rather the resilience.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe it's resilience to like resolve to stay standing up.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, Varrock, you are surrounded by hairy Wookiees. Give me your roll.
Oh, that is terrible.
You, as you're going in, maybe like some sort of atmospheric phenomenon hits the ship, but it starts rolling. And you do not feel good about any of this. And it spins. It gets a nice spin to it, and you are just like, oh god.
Spinning is a good trick.
And you vomit into the lap of the Wookiee next to you.
I'm sorry.
I just see like Varrock plummeting in the spin and like just white knuckling everything, and then like the straw that broke the camel's back is like some of the Wookiee fur that we really haven't cleaned yet. It's, like hits you in the face and like it's in your mouth and just like.
It's a cat when it smells yogurt.
Suddenly I need help. Do you have anything to stop this?
So Varrock, you are doing the piloting check right before you land, correct?
I am.
So you will take a downgrade for your check, or an upgrade on the enemy's check. Or yeah, my dice. I'm upgrading my dice.
Did I accidentally?
I'm not looking forward to this.
All right. Let's see. All right, Finley, give me that check.
If I must.
Oh, not too bad.
Sorry, we're getting the bad
it's a
rolls out
failure.
of the way now.
It's a failure, but it's not too bad of a failure. You're kind of knocked around a little bit. You are knocked prone essentially, but you take a strain. It's just a very stressful situation all around. Nothing too bad happens. So, next on the list is going to be Miss Kafkin Kokini. Ooh, failure.
Destination.
And 3 threat. So, I don't know how a heart can throw up, but it throws up. You're not feeling too good either. You don't quite get the twist that Varrock's ship is taking, but you are buffeting around. There, you are surrounded by horrible smelling druggies, heroin addicts.
She doesn't necessarily throw up, more like her body starts convulsing.
Yeah.
Like her legs twitching, and like her body just curling up, and she's like it's like the spider.
You're trying to get as small as possible.
Yeah. So she's not rattled around. She's just freaking out. Sorry.
Nice. So you're gonna take 2 strain from that.
No, I hate you.
Yeah. You're just jostled around. All right, Rook, go ahead and roll that check.
Come on, buddy.
Resilience.
Oh, I think all of us have failed it.
You don't have good resilience.
I might not have if someone didn't make me roll something else.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's all your fault.
It is.
It's all your fault. You know it.
It is.
I am freaking level 3 in resilience.
I'm a failure.
All right, so Rook, you think you're doing okay. Like you think you're doing okay. and then you look over at Bob, and you see what's leaking out of his helmet, and that just sets you off.
Bob, no!
It's like that scene in freaking Family Guy.
For whatever reason, his comm switches over to just your channel, and what the sounds that are coming through his helmet are echoing in your ears.
You're gonna lose another pinky.
I forgot you cut his pinky off.
That's terrible.
Oh God. Yeah. So you lose a strain. I hope everyone else is doing okay.
Rook, are you doing okay?
Spider guys, everything okay? We're fine.
Omar's the
All
only
right.
one not on the drop ship, and he hears us all on comms throwing up.
Yeah, he's just crawling through. Actually, yes. So you are crawling through a mile-long tunnel of shit,
I'm
Varrock.
sorry.
Thanks to
Thanks,
Varrock.
Chris.
I've hurt
I
two of my
appreciate you.
friends.
Amrar and Thrast, y'all are crawling up a mile-long tube of shit, trying to get up to this thing. I will have y'all roll a resilience check as well. I'm gonna set up whenever you're ready.
Hang on a second.
They're
Resilience is up?
both gonna like ace
Resilience. Oof. Thrast.
Resilience. Where is resilience? There it is.
You think you're doing okay. You're making through it pretty well, and then you didn't get a good enough sleep last night, and you're going for a yawn, and a big wave of something hits you in the face. Same with Amrar. Like maybe you see the yawn, and it's the thing of you see somebody yawn, so you have to yawn, and you're trying not to yawn, but it still hits you full on in the face. Maybe some gets up your nose, and you're just gonna be smelling that all day.
It's worse than back home.
I blame you for this. Or for some reason I feel this is Varrock's fault.
So
blame
all of us are vomiting.
The engineers and sappers that are with you are like, why did we volunteer for this? Why didn't we get on the drop pods? Why
Because
did we
those
make
things
the
are coming in
GMF
at mock Jesus, and you don't want to hit the ground in one of those things.
I assure you, that sounds like they're not having much better time.
Yeah, this is just all coming through all of your comms, just misery, just human misery. And Finley's just kind of fine. She's just like, oh, I have a lot of injuries to take care of. But yeah.
If you said something, Minnie, we couldn't hear it because you're muted.
Oh, it was that dent will take a little bit to knock out.
Yeah, you just got a little superficial interesting.
And all of us are vomiting violently.
You have made it through the stratosphere. You are in open air. You are in the atmosphere. So the ride levels out a little bit. It's less horrible. You burst through the cloud cover, and Varrock, steadying your nerves, maybe wiping some spittle from your face. You see your target approaching, and you do a quick scan of the environment, and okay. Do a quick scan of the environment, and this is what you see. Sorry, let me.
Approaching destination.
Layer.
Approaching destination.
Put those wherever. So you see the courtyard arrayed out in front of you. Several squads of Mandalorians seem to be moving through the courtyard. They seem to have several defensive positions set up. Can't get a good look on exact weapons and layouts, but you think that they are ready for a frontal assault for certain. They're not looking up. That's for damn sure.
Awesome.
You are, you see that there is quite a bit of them, though. Quite a bit. But
Jesus, this is gonna be a huge battle.
you have in your earphone, a voice comes in.
So, yes, we just letting you know, we went ahead and slaved the detonite dropship to your controls as well, Varrock. So, it's gone on a little bit ahead of you.
Okay.
So it's about ready to deploy its thrusters. Where would you like to send the bomb to?
So Varrock's just making the decision, or is this something I should consult with the crew about?
We all want, but time is ticking.
Varrock, you know what? I know 100% what I'm going to do. Varrock sees these mortar emplacements, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So he's hit the building. And so that's the plan, is for it to actually hit the structure with the mortar emplacements up top.
On the left side?
Yeah, so his goal is to like try and take out, these left defensive things. And so he wants to land it like right there.
All right. Gotcha. All right, so this is going to be a piloting check because their controls are slave to your thing right now, so you're going to fire the thrusters in the right spot.
Okay. I'm 100%. I'm 100% using a light side die.
All right.
Did we already use a light side die?
Finley just flipped one.
Oh, okay. Are you using it for this roll, or for something else?
I'm gonna give that one that you flipped Varrock back. But yeah, you upgrade that roll as best as you can.
Finley's helping you out.
Give me that. Yeah, maybe Finley gives you some Dramamine or something.
Yeah.
I am offering my assistance in the co-piloting position to also clean up the vomit in which has trailed all over your body and other co-pilot.
Turns around and looks at her.
With stabilizing.
Turns around and looks at her, and he's got like vomit trailing from the sides of it. Thank you. Am I rolling piloting space or piloting planetary?
Piloting planetary. Actually,
I have it's the same roll for either. I've got 3 ranks in each.
Either then.
Okay.
Yeah. I am trying to help him like stay coordinated with his situation.
Okay.
Is there something you're rolling to assist, or was that just manifested in the light side point?
I don't know. I flipped the light side to see to help, but yeah, I do want to see if I can help you with this because I realize how important it is.
Yeah. So I'll let you do. What would you like to do to help him out?
So again, I can see that he's experiencing disorientation. So I don't know if I can help him. I could try a medicine check to see if I can help him maintain composure while trying to make this attack.
Yeah,
initial
absolutely.
attack.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Do I need to wait for anything, or are you ready right now?
I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Oh. So maybe the turbulence isn't quite done, and you're like coming in for a shot, but like you can't get a good like hit on him, and he like you're too scared to like hit a jugular vein or something like that, so you're just like trying to get close to him. And
No, she's not.
yeah, I'm okay. You're not scared to hit a jugular vein.
But it's just the shakiness is like.
Yeah.
You'd be scared to waste the drugs if it went into the wrong place. Exactly.
Do you only have 1 rank in medicine?
I thought I had.
No,
I only have 1 rank in medicine. But wait, I have skills, don't I?
Oh, that would upgrade your check?
Yeah. Hold on, where's my features?
Okay. Let's see what
Give
those.
me a second.
So they might get you to a success or something.
Sounds good. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just like, I know that she's like the medic, and I was like, 1 rank in medicine seems odd for that. So I was like, gonna check on that real quick.
I thought I had my medical doctor thing here, but
Well,
I have. Oh, here we go.
While Minnie, you're looking through that, I'll role play a little bit if that's okay. Buy you some time. Fair?
Yeah, I do have Master Doctor.
Okay.
Oh, what does that do?
Oh, well, I suffer 2 strain to decrease the difficulty of a medicine check by 1. And then I also have improved stim application. When performing a stim application action may increase the difficulty to hard, and target only suffers 1 strain. And then I have supreme stim application. When performing the stim application action, spend 1 triumph. Oh, I don't have a triumph.
Approaching destination.
Yeah, just the Master Doctor pressure point.
Approaching destination.
Huh? I think you have stuff that helps out whenever you heal somebody, like with a impact, if I remember correctly. Like, you'll have stuff that'll boost the amount of healing it does and stuff. So I think you're more healing that away than, I can reset bones.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, that was how your character was.
Okay.
So yeah, you are trying to get in there with that needle, but it is just you don't want to waste the syringe, so you're just like, I'm gonna wait till I get a vein, to really plunge it into him. And Varrock, you just have Finley hovering over you with a syringe. You have vomit crusting the sides of your mouth.
Gross.
What are you thinking in this moment? Are you just like,
I need to get. I will do my best, trying real hard, and then I will pilot the bomb to land there. You said it's a piloting planetary check.
Yep.
All right, you ready for me? I did use a light side for this roll.
Yeah, you did.
And he flipped it back to a dark.
Alrighty.
Over the comms, all you hear is "Stay on target, stay on target."
I'm going for the defensive emplacements on the building. So here it goes. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
There's
We
the
are,
F-bomb.
we are rolling really bad.
Uh-oh.
Dude.
How is this gonna...
That's a 4 red? Wow.
So it was 3. And then my thing upgraded to 4.
Golly.
I'm crashing.
Oh man. So the bomb does land in the courtyard. It's not going to go that far off of target. But despair. You see it land and it doesn't explode. It lands, it like buries itself into the side of the building, but it doesn't explode. It is just sitting there. And you're like, uh-oh.
Do we have more?
But you have essentially a giant explosive bomb sitting in the side of the building.
Is the hull
hasn't gone off?
Is the hull breached? Like hypothetically, if we were to get a shot off on it, is that something that we could still make it explode?
Maybe. It's too far to see. You're in space right now. But and so I did upgrade. So I also said let me be clear. I did upgrade this check by 1 as well because you are piloting for another vehicle. This is like a remote check, so it's a little bit harder.
Sure.
So I don't want you to be worried. It's going to
You're
be...
fine.
It's a 2 red, 2 purple check.
No, you're good. You're good.
So the Baron gave us a +1 blue die for the next check on the next encounter.
Okay. Did you want to...
Do you want to use that?
No, it's not going to offset any of that.
I mean, he can use it on the next... on the roll he uses for his.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely use it for...
Forgot about that.
That's for each of us. We each get that, correct?
Mm-hmm. Right. We do.
Yeah. Then yeah,
I
it's
didn't know if you wanted to use that. Like I scrolled back up to where Kefkinko put all of our buffs, and I'm like, is there a get out of jail free card? And there's not. That's the closest there is.
No, that's fair.
If he would have had a triumph on his, I'll peel back the little curtain a little bit. If he'd had a triumph on his inspiring speech, you would have been able to essentially activate Smuggler's Luck
Approaching
for
destination.
For the Baron. You would be able to change once through this entire encounter, one
Approaching destination.
despair into a triumph. So the way the dice rolled out didn't work out that way, but
Sometimes it happens, man. That's cool.
yeah, I
I'm
had
sorry,
so
would
many
you have
cool
enough
buffs, but
people
no,
with explosives that we could just start lobbing grenades and stuff up there and hope that we get a chain reaction?
yeah, I had so many cool buffs for these guys, but like they rolled terribly. I rolled terribly for them. And
As
the one person I
How
didn't
dare you.
plan, the one person I planned on failing succeeded.
as I'm getting ready because our drop pods are next, correct?
Yes.
Yes, as we're getting
Your
ready
drop pods
to
are next.
Yeah, as we're getting ready to land, you just hear Varrock over the comms, and he's like, "The bomb didn't go off. It got buried into the inside of the building. We're gonna need to like make it explode somehow. They've got defensive emplacements on top of the building, turrets, snipers, and mortars. We need to take care of it." And
Negative. It didn't go off. Just
Yeah.
impacted on the side.
Rook, maybe try and land on the other side of the building. I don't know. And then, or maybe we can. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try and get my drop pod to land right on side of this group of troops, so that we can take out one of these guys right off the bat.
Can you ping where you're landing? Sorry.
Yes,
Oh, there?
that's the
Okay.
goal.
All right. Cool. Let me.
And if possible, I want to try and angle the drop pod so that the door is coming out. Let me get my ruler. This direction, so that the back of the pod is blocking fire from this direction. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Try to
Cool.
use the drop pod as cover.
Exactly.
Look, we have a built-in barricade.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. But yeah, so you are your pod was released slightly before the others, so you have the first check, Varrock. I'm gonna add that blue die for you. Y'all are coming in. It's like the scene from A New Hope where it's like you see the crappy little viewfinder being.
And I'm gonna
want to use your blue dice on this.
I totally want to use my blue dice on this because I think placement right off the bat can be like, it could be huge. It could be a game changer. So not only do I want to use my blue dice on it, I mean, we've got an abundance of light die, so I'm going to go ahead and use another light die. So
Nice.
that brings us down to 6 out of 3. And that's the goal.
All right.
You got this.
Any other additional bonuses you get to piloting checks? Anything?
No, there's a whole like scoundrel piloting tree that I have
That you just
printed
haven't really
off.
touched?
Yeah, that was my idea for my third specialization. I was thinking either pilot or I was thinking like charm. Just go back because that was Varrock's original like place, was being the face of the party. But then I kind of like adapted and became more like gunplay, just to because we needed it. It was helpful. But we've got like an abundance of combat on our team again. So I'm like, well, I might as well go back to being the face or a pilot, just to fill a role. Anyway, I don't think I have anything that helps me with this. Because yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, she's breaking out the book.
Piloting space.
Either or.
Yes!
Ah,
yes! Finally! One successful roll tonight.
So maybe you were like realizing what you did wrong with the controls. Like you learned on the first one what you did wrong. And you adjust accordingly. Like, oh, okay, it veers a little bit to the right. This thing's a little bit clunky, so it's not as responsive. And so you're trying to land it right in the middle of this group of troops.
That's the plan. I want to use the dropship as a weapon.
All right. Yeah. So that, like the jets fire off on the either side, wreck the course, and land it right in the group. Actually, I'm gonna lower this down a little bit. Right on top of this group of Mandos and battle droids. trying to freaking. There it is. Not that small. Maybe like that. Yeah. That's the same size.
I was gonna say I didn't want to say it out loud, but it's like it's the same exact size.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, it smashes into this column. You can see it wipes out most of them, except the 2 super battle droids who are kind of on the edge. But you hit, like they get sent flying back a little bit. But I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this entire pile. Boop.
Okay.
You smoosh a lot of these guys that were just like they might have been doing maintenance on this thing. Maybe they saw it react to something, and you just smooshed a lot of these guys.
Nice.
Slamming into the ground. The doors explode off with explosive force, and you are face to face with this monstrosity of an anti-aircraft gun.
Does the door hit the gun?
No.
Well, that was a good question, though.
A good ding.
I mean, it just explodes off the hinges, so like it can, it's just a way to clear the entryway
So
essentially.
it's more of a and not a.
It's not like it's not like a rocket firing at it, but it's just
more
explodes off of it. But you come face to face with this thing, and you can see it's got the base body of a crab droid, but it clearly has 3 artillery pieces in it that are each moving independently. And you see at the top of where a gunner would be on the artillery emplacement, a super tactical droid head fed into the targeting matrix. And the head is swiveling towards you.
Awesome.
All right. Roger.
Roger.
Well, Almarar's technically underneath the entire building, so I don't know how well he could help the defensive emplacements on the top of the building.
Hey, no building, no emplacements. Just saying.
I don't even know where I'm coming out at, so.
Well, I have the exact idea where you're going to come out of.
The fountain.
That's what
Maybe.
I was thinking.
Maybe. Shut up, baby. Shut up. Shut up, baby. You don't know. I can be anywhere. I'm going to draw a sewer off on the side, and then you'll be sorry. You're coming out of the sprinkler system, okay?
Okay.
Somebody turns on the sprinkler system.
It's very defensive all of a sudden.
It's just like,
It's going to be like that scene from Madagascar.
More
Mark's
like,
head's just going to pop out of the ground.
They're gonna blow up that statue and come out from underneath it.
Yeah.
Hey, at
A
least they'll
huge
have a little bit
bomb
of
right
fresh
there.
water, right?
Yeah. This is going to be certainly an unorthodox battle. These Mandalorians are not ready for any of this. All right.
Rook, use your dropship as a weapon!
All right. Half King Kokini or Rook. Who would like to roll a piloting check? Who is at the last minute wrestling the controls?
How much of a ball are you in?
It is either a piloting planetary or piloting space. I will let it be either.
Like, I think you said you
Yeah.
got 4 greens, right?
At 5.
You've got 1 more green than I do. So I only have 4.
And I want to use my boost die.
Your little blue die? Gotcha.
Yep.
Did you want to
Can
flip the
I
light side?
help her?
Yes.
What would you like to do to help her?
I think Rook would try to go through and do a computers check to see if I can help it be more responsive.
Okay.
To
maybe
what whatever.
Maybe update some of the old
Right,
Clone Wars OS systems on the
Right.
fly as you're
Yeah.
flying down into the...
What can possibly go wrong?
Installing
So, yeah.
update 1 of 257.
Custom
Propulsion
update.
system offline.
Let's see if we can fix that.
All right. Yeah. So give me you're updating the computers check.
Yeah.
All right. And will you be using a blue die for that?
No.
Okay. You will not be using your blue die. All right. Will you be using a light side point?
I used one.
Oh, you used one? Okay, cool. I didn't see that. All right. There we are. Light side. All right. Go ahead and roll it whenever you're ready.
Is it me or is it
It
Kefkinko?
would be. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. It was him doing the computer's check to help you, Captain Kokini.
Do I do that?
So you'll be fine.
But
I'm just going to roll an additional red die and add that to the total. So,
Oh.
but actually, no. First, before I do anything, roll that computer's check. Okay, so you succeed in helping her out. So instead of a red die, I'll just roll another purple die. So. And you succeed landing where you want to, Captain Kokini. Where would you like to land this massive...
Nice.
Rook, where do you want us to go?
I guess mirror
Opposite side?
opposite side? Sure.
Ping location.
Try to take out these guys.
Alright. There it is. Yeah, so you land... Oh, so here? Sorry, I'm on GM.
Wait, can we land it directly on top of the beast?
Yeah,
Like
you can.
we have more like pinpoint accuracy. We just take out one of those big guys first.
Yeah, you absolutely can. I was surprised Chris didn't land it right on the thing. I thought he was going to.
I thought about it, but I wasn't certain if these things could shoot close. And so my thought was...
They are going to shoot close.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you also had a lot more dudes on your side
That's
than we
true.
did. So...
No, ours are just split up into two groups.
Yeah.
He had
Yep.
one big group.
That's fair.
These guys are like two different patrol groups. That one was like I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, you landed on this. You're trying to land it on this guy. All
I
right.
figured, push comes to shove.
Can I have an
between
advantage?
Omar and myself, we could fix it, right?
Okay. So you bring this thing
yeah.
on this droid here, and it hits into it, but it is a very sturdy piece of war machine. So it is damaged. You did a lot of damage to it, but it is still standing. Like whenever the doors pop off, maybe one of the doors lands on it and it stands up. One of its droid, one of the artillery pieces is just
Look, I thought
destroyed.
we were just gonna squash it like a spider. Like we pushed it so far into the ground, the legs started twitching. That's
and
all
then
I
you
wanted.
did, whenever the doors exploded off, you did wipe out a portion of this little squad as well. I'm gonna delete 3 of these guys. Beep.
Okay. How big of a radius does that bomb make when it goes off?
Well, that is a question for certain.
So weapons are my religion, and I feel like that would be something that I
Well, religion.
Kiko, like
a lot of people have questions about religion and stuff. So
she appreciates being so in depth, but now she wants to run away.
So, if you would like to make a guesstimate of the explosive capabilities, when it is your turn, you could run up and attack this, or not attack, but make a check on this thing to see what the situation is on it, because it might be about to blow off. It might be completely stable. And then when it blows, who knows if it's going to be? Yeah, you might have to shoot a rocket at it. Either way, you are here. You are ready to blow. Ready to go. But Jester.
That's what she said.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
waiting for it.
Y'all are navigating the tunnels underneath, the sewer tunnels, and you've reached a sort of a substation where it's like a purifying sort of area where it's like it's clearly like turning gray water into usable water. At least like clean looking water. Do you want to continue up that route? there's also, you can go through the shitter and end up in the mansion itself.
I
We
think
did
We
let
got
you
a
guys
purifier
know.
and a shitter.
Yeah. Would you like to keep crawling through shit, or would you like to go not through shit?
Well, what do you think? Clean water or shit?
You've
At
just
this
been vomiting up a mile, so
at this
like,
point, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you have been crawling up a mile vomiting, so just letting you know this. Your guys might maybe like, if we get any votes, I would say not that. Not continuing that.
The minute that Amor asked that, Thras has already been like washing his mouth out in like the clean water. Look, the way I see it is, if we do go through the purified section, chances are we're just gonna go where everyone else is. If we keep going through all this mile of crap, we might find something juicy, if you know what I mean.
The choice of words.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
Yeah, you're gonna get those choice nugs.
Oh, God. I will have you keep rolling resilience checks, and you will keep losing strain.
Professionally speaking, that's a lot more methane where that comes from.
Oh,
You want to keep going to the juicy bit.
actually,
Well, I
no,
did
that's-
pack goggles for a reason.
You weren't wearing the goggles through a mile of shit. You were just in your fat.
Well, he has a set on his head,
Ah,
but he's got the heavy duty ones too. So
fair enough. Fair enough.
To be fair, I did just remember I had them, so
You know what? We'll do it your way. More shit it is.
All right. This is gonna be interesting for certain.
he's gonna go in there and just find whatever closest rebreather he can and just kind of like muzzle it on.
Alright, color brown. Let me do something real quick for where y'all are gonna come out.
Starting Operation Code Brown.
Gross.
this is now Brown Pants. The guys out front are Operation Red Shirt. You guys are now Operation Brown Pants.
Team Brown.
They're gonna have some
Surprise
brown
what
pants.
you know.
Nice. So you guys, yeah, you're gonna have to roll another resilience check because, like, it's
This
getting fresher.
sucks.
It's getting fresher the farther you go. Up. I'm just gonna put it that way. But yeah, go ahead and well, actually, sorry. Go ahead and
I'm
roll.
not gonna lie, I'm waiting for like Bob's twin brother to be on the inside, and then basically just get surprised with like a muzzle right up the tuchus.
So Thrast, you're fine. Like, maybe just it's just a little stinky. You know, it's like you're like, okay, the fresh stuff I could deal with. The old rotten shit is the bad stuff. Amra, you're like, you're better than you were. Like, you definitely have steeled yourself a little bit, but it is not good. You lose one strength. But you come up in the septic tank for this this whole building, and knowing the blueprints that y'all had gotten, it is actually underneath the courtyard here in the top top right corner where I drew the brown square, hidden behind this hedgerow here.
All right.
So,
Right, let's get to work.
all right, you see the lid above you of the septic tank. So all you have to do is push up, and you are there. I'm going to delete these and copy paste your guys in. Give me 1 second. I really should have put them on the GM layer, but that's my fault.
Yeah. You're good, buddy.
Stockyards. So many of these guys. Holy
I would
shit.
probably say that any organics who happen to get in beside our new Team Brown might also have disadvantage on any kind of checks if they are within 5 feet of smelling them.
That is quite a
GM.
an idea.
Merciful GM.
Merciful GM will respond.
Merciful. As I land, can I pop a glitter stim, please?
What does glitter stim do again?
Highly addictive drug and
Just-
hallucinating
just,
properties. Adds
take the edge off?
3 boost to all perception and vigilance checks for the remainder of the scene.
Okay.
Ooh, that could be helpful.
Additionally, some users report gaining temporary telepathic abilities, which the
That's
GM
so
may
light.
choose to grant to any user at his discretion. Oh, powerful GM.
Oh. I'll give you telepathic powers, alright. I'll give you telepathic powers.
Oh, I don't like how he's saying that.
I'll
His-
give you telepathic powers. You as you're like popping in, like as the doors pop off, you just right in. Actually, you're gonna give me a resilience check as well.
I argue and say I need a stealth check so I can just get the fuck out of there.
Stealth will not help you resist what is coming to your brain, man. You can't hide from the voices.
Anything but resilience, man.
You cannot hide from the voices. The voices are in your mind.
I take genealogy.
Roll the damn resilience check.
Oh, I know where it is.
You succeed. Holy shit.
I don't get that boost die.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's still fine. Like,
That was for my planetary.
yeah. I mean, you still succeed, though.
Okay.
All right. So you, upon landing, pop this thing, and you hear. You might have done this drug before, but you've never had this happen. You hear just a cacophony of voices being like, mainly from the people around you. You hear the Pike saying heroin, 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 heroin. Just like kill, 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 kill. They've been juiced up into a frenzy. They're ready to kill. You see these two. You may like some of these guys here are just like still vomiting. The guys right next to you, they're just like, oh, I can't. It's in my suit. Ah. Rook, whatever Rook's thinking, and Bob is like, I miss my pinky.
Oh, poor
You
Bob.
maybe look over and you see him just holding his hand, and he's like, I miss my pinky. And you hear whatever. Well, let me get his headphones on. And with the application of Glitter Sim, you also hear whatever Rook is thinking in his head. Just kind of all overlapping. Rook, what are you thinking in this exact moment? Captain Kokini did Glitter Stim, and now she's slightly telepathic. You're muted, by the way.
It's not that. It's probably something along the lines of, all right, we landed on the droid, but it's not dead, which is a good and a bad thing because I could still use it as parts. Bitbo's getting an upgrade. Do.
And you didn't hear this, but she read Bob's mind, and Bob was, I miss my pinky.
Get over it, Bob.
Yeah, but yeah, so
Another
you are in the shit, as it were. Not as much in the shit as Amrar and Trask, but you are still in the shit. The people who are still alive turn and face you as like surprise and shock. You know, they were looking at the big bomb that landed, and they turn and look at you.
I'm
We're
just
roll
gonna
for-
yell out, "Somebody order takeout!"
All right, so a cool is the situation. Vigilance is if you're surprised by the situation. So everyone's gonna roll cool. Initiative cool.
Right now, are you ready for it?
Yeah. I believe I have it set up.
Don't we have to click on our tokens? Remember to left click on your token before you roll, so that way it gets added to the initiative tracker.
Yep.
I still don't see ours.
I have like 20 PCs.
Ours is not added.
I'm gonna clear the list.
That's fine. I want to keep my roll though. I got a really good roll.
Yeah, no, I'll go back through. Anyone who hasn't rolled, go ahead and add.
I want to give everybody a heads up, a reminder. Not everybody has this, but some of you do. There is an ability called Rapid Reaction. It says suffer a number of strain up to ranks and rapid reaction to add an equal number of success to initiative checks. So for those of you who have it, you can utilize this ability to up our initiative to help us act faster. I know I've got 1 rank in it, maybe 2. 1.
I do not have it.
Okay. Just in case anybody else had it, I thought I would share.
Samurai?
I do. I have
No,
2
the only
ranks.
thing I have is quick strike. But that's
All right.
it's
I thought my roll was good. Looks like shit Team Alpha's on it.
Oh yeah. Operation Brownstorm is a go.
Operation Brownstorm. I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
We're about to drop a bomb.
A brown bomb.
I
Yeah, like
to be
just
fair,
feeding
we
off
already
each other.
dropped it. I'm just waiting for you to make, the Taco Bell stick, as it were.
The Taco Bell stick.
Okay.
I bet you none of these guys ever experienced chemical warfare like this.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we have 5 PCs rolls. Who am I missing?
did mine not count when I first did it? Because I didn't click my character.
Finley, no, I put yours in.
Okay.
Finley, let me look through. Brass.
Pinko?
Hey everybody, I muted myself from the Discord because we're still working on it, but I just wanted to check in on stream to see how the audio is. Want to make certain it's appropriately loud, so that way it's not overwhelming, but also that it's loud enough to really give us a good
His would be 2-2, and I don't see a 2-2, so.
He clicked cool, but not initiative cool.
Ah, gotcha.
I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet, buddy, and you go to your combat tab, you'll see at the very top of your combat tab is your initiatives.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, it's okay. You didn't know. It took us forever to learn that when we first found it.
Oh, it's the same roll. So do you want me to roll that one again, or you just gonna take the 2-2?
I took the 2-2. You're good.
Thank you.
So the way I'm going to bust this out is like, you guys are going to be controlling your own squad. You're going to have your action as you, and then you can tell your guys what to do as well. So that's how it'll work. Your guys are not going to have their own individual roles. They're going to be essentially a giant minion group.
Sure.
With their own health pools and the like.
So I'm assuming that, I know we only have 2 Roger Rogers over here, but I know we split that whole group between both.
Each
correct?
one of those Roger Rogers counts as 10.
Okay.
That's
Finley,
the same clutter on the map.
Finley, I think it would be appropriate for you to control the Roger Rogers, given that, that way you have something to control as well.
Roger.
No.
I think she likes them. Is there such a thing as droid romance? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you would have to starship that.
Oh my God! I'm going to ship something right now. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Insert tab A into slot B.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
What is it? Curse of Strahd game?
because
Now I understand that reference.
Yeah.
Which is
Not
playing
only do
Wednesday
you
night,
get
by the way.
entertainment,
Y'all.
ladies and gentlemen, but you also get new things that you learn by watching these shows.
Yeah, no, ship. That's when you really want a relationship to happen.
I feel that this is absolutely necessary.
Yes, it is. Wade, I'm going to go ahead and utilize my rapid reaction to go ahead and take that 2 strain. And so that's going to bring me down to 8, and that will upgrade my 3-2 initiative to a 5-2. Just FYI.
Let me get that taken care of then.
I don't know what these other guys are going to roll, and I figure it's probably better to declare it now because I feel like my conscience is clear as opposed to metagaming it being like, well, actually, they rolled a 4, and I want to be faster than them.
Using that sexy white voice.
That's right. Yeah.
Am I sensing new character?
What was the other character? So you do that one, and I'll do very nice.
Very nice, yes. Very nice.
I'm the hype man for that guy.
All right.
Oh my god, that would be awful.
Luckily, I'm making these guys just all minion groups, so they're not going to be.
You're good. We know that you're working behind the scenes, buddy.
Yeah. Alright, so that's one.
So I will go through and I will give Finley control of the 20 that are over there and be like, all right, Finley, do what you do best. Direct, execute, and then repair.
Alright, so I got 8 rolls for these guys.
I don't believe I have access to their battle sheets. I don't know what they're capable of.
Hold on, let me just go ahead and slip that over to you via VPN.
For those of you who are watching on stream, I'm gonna help out Wade a little bit too. You'll see that in the initiative tracker, which is where it says turn order, it says PC, and then it has our numbers. Wade still has yet to roll his initiative. Oh my god!
Wait,
but
did Bob get a 0?
Oh,
He hasn't
I'm
rolled
gonna
for
have
Bob.
Bob move with you.
Okay.
But how it works on Edge of the Empire is that we can take whichever of these initiatives that any of us rolled. So even though I rolled well, I used my ability to upgrade my initiative to a 5-2, that doesn't necessarily mean Varrock has to take it. Finley could be like, I would like to act. Or Blue could be like, I got a really good idea, I'd like to act first. And so that initiative is kind of a cool thing in Edge of the Empire. Just because you may have rolled a crappy initiative doesn't necessarily mean you will always act last. You can do what's good for the party. And Jester, I see you talking, but I can't hear you because you are muted.
Actually, he's deafened.
Oh, is he deafened? Oh, okay. Let me go. Okay. Well, then if he's deafened, then he can't hear us. So that means he's not reacting to me.
I don't know. It's not. It's not the mic thing. It's the headphone.
Yeah.
Nope. There you go.
10, 11, 12,
Hey,
I was about
Betty.
to pull up my whiteboard.
15.
Jester.
I got to roll 15. Nice.
We saw you were
What about
deafened,
it?
and so we were just we weren't certain if we saw your mouth moving, so we weren't certain if you were talking to us. So we just got a bit confused.
Now, when you said initially our initial objective, at least our
Happy
team Ace, is we're to take out like these guys here.
Okay.
That's our objective, is to go after the guy on the turrets.
The big guys, the big crab droids.
Oh well,
They are-
I was talking about Team Ace's like go for the gunners shooting ships out of the air was our objective that I was told.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are the,
that's the main one, yeah.
They're
Oh, it's
anti-air.
those guys. Okay.
Yeah, they're basically giant crab droids that have artillery pieces mounted on them.
Okay.
That are,
Hey Wade, were those roles supposed to be private?
no, it's fine. I'm adding them to the initiative tracker.
Okay, I just wanted to check in case you had other roles that you wanted to make that were.
No worries.
maybe not ones that we see, because like I'm already looking at a couple of these, like, well,
And you're like,
damn
you're clenching your butt cheeks. Clenching
Right.
your butt cheeks. Yeah, no, for sure.
and pucker.
Five.
And I'm just
So-
looking at him going, pretty. isn't it?"
Yeah, it's like those are
I
really
don't know what the
nice.
symbols mean, but that's not good.
I don't
While
mind
we're,
because
I'm
it'll pop
in
up on the turn
danger.
order. So
All right.
While we are waiting
How
for
I
Wade,
change Bob's token. Like you got the you
Oh,
put like
yeah.
the
yeah,
the
I'll
king
put
and
a.
the queen stuff on. Wait, you do what you're doing. I'll have
Yeah.
Prankster do it.
oh no, I wrote those on top of it.
Oh. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
when
yeah.
you moved some of them, they went with it.
Yeah, I think it's just because I copy and paste.
Yeah, because it's written on the token layer. Those letters are listed as tokens, so they just sit on top of the thing.
Can you do
But-
one of those on Bob?
What you
Or
can
did you just fall down?
He probably
Okay.
did.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw Aura like.
Yeah. I have a. It has like a ratchet on it, so I could just like ratchet it up.
Oh.
You know,
just
Wade,
looks horrible.
you could just put like one of those like colors on it. Like if you right click on the token, you could put like a green dot on Bob so he doesn't get lost in everyone else.
I did put a thing next top left or top right.
Perfect.
Of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
page.
yeah. That's exactly
Okay.
what I was thinking. The guy who's drooling. I like it. That's very Bob.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you say drool, but
do
you
it
mean
now.
vomit, so it's
Yeah. Good point. Ooh, my
I mean,
back.
to be fair, there's a lot of that going around.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
that
true.
vomit.
We are
Um,
not off to a good start.
what was I gonna
Doing
say?
too bad. Just your
No.
bomb didn't go off. So
I need to know how big of a radius it is, so I
well,
can.
thank God you did that 5-2 because we got somebody
Shoot
on
it.
5.
I was 100% thinking that. I'm like, I'm really glad I used rapid reaction, which I've actually never used before, and I've had it since like level 1. Since
Can
we
I take
started.
first turn, by the way, if we end up with first turn?
Yeah, let's see how it shakes out. I think me and you are both in the same situation, which is, I should say both of our groups, which is we both have a very angry droid ready to shoot all of us.
Do you have restraining bolts?
I don't think I do.
You know what's funny is
That's
I
a
almost
really
got
good
some,
idea. That's such
but
a
I
good
don't-
idea. I'm so sorry, Minnie. Go ahead.
I think somebody did bring that up as a thing, and I said it would work, but you are also dealing with 3 intelligences, so you would need 3 separate checks to add those restraining bolts on it. So
Minnie,
I
what were
think
you
that
saying?
was what I came up.
Oh,
I
I,
didn't
was
mean to
just saying,
interrupt
oh no, you didn't interrupt. I almost brought restraining bolts, but then I realized I'm a droid. Might not be good to have restraining bolts on my possession.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Pretty
I have
sure
al-
just because of Rook's like overall obsession with droids that he would be like, okay, Finley, take this and go put it on that so we can keep it for later.
Dude, I'm looking at my gear. The way I built Varrock as a fucking spy. It's awesome. I have lockpicking tools, scanner goggles, authentication tools, surveillance detector, forgery tools. You ever do that where you go through your character and you're like, oh my gosh.
And here you are, frontlining.
I know.
would have-
I know.
Looking at that too, I'm like, my character is not made for a war. She's made for like, you know, up close espionage. Yeah, she's not.
Don't worry,
made
you
for
got
frontlining.
plenty of meat shields in between y'all and the actual battle.
I can't believe I have nothing in stealth. I can't believe that I'm a smuggler and stealth isn't a class ability. That seems
Yeah,
odd.
but I mean, technically you were doing smuggler, and they don't need stealth because they can talk their way out of anything.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Especially if you were going like the face.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, buddy. If you want to go ahead and take first, that's fine. I trust you.
My theory is, like, I understand that it would take more turns because there's technically more droids, like Frankenstein, onto this. But we've messed up a couple of the artillery guns landing on it. And if I can disable the body, that'll make it a lot easier to get up to the top to disable the tops.
That's a good idea. I'm for it. I'm for whatever has us be alive.
Right.
I'm
we are
listening.
ready to go
Oh, cool.
whenever you want to, but yeah.
I just was going to grab my ice pack, but since I'm not going first, go ahead, Vindu. You're up.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to run over and I'm going to plant a restraining bolt on the crab body of the crab droid.
Okay.
To start off with.
Let's look up the rules on this, on restraining bolts.
Should be a mechanics check.
That's what I assumed, but just restraining bolt. Man, then it can clamp on a droid chassis to shut them down or make them compliant. Escape requires passing a daunting discipline check. Okay. Cool. So yeah, then I would assume it's just a mechanics check then. Let me clear the dice pool. Get you. So yeah, you're trying to put it on the crab droid body? Exactly?
Right, because I figure start there and then I will work my way up.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and roll that.
I upgraded the die.
Oh, okay.
DM, quick question. I'm sorry, I know I'm very late with this, but I just read this. Apparently I have a feature called Resolve. So when a character involuntarily suffers strain, so like when we were on the ship, he suffers 1 less strain per rank of Resolve, and I do have 1 rank, so would I have still suffered that strain?
No. You're good.
Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw that.
You're good. Don't mind at all. We all Gucci.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
You ready for me?
Yeah, ready. Alright. Damn. Kaneki. Alright, so yeah, you're looking through and like maybe how old is Vindorine? Or not Vindorine. How old is Rook?
Looks like 30.
Okay, so he was like mid-20s when the Clone Wars, because this takes place 5 years after the Clone Wars. Mid-20s during the Clone Wars. He might have seen one of these things. One of the crab droids, not the crazy augmented version it is
he
now.
Has
but
two at home. He does crab droid racing with his sister.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so maybe you've like, the body itself isn't changed at all. You know, they just bolted on this additional stuff. Maybe they added a little bit of extra struts, but there's no additional like wiring or anything like that. So like to contend with. So you just stick. You know exactly where to stick it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Sorry.
you attack this thing and you just chunk it right in there. Ooh, I forgot to give a turn to these bad boys. Let me do that.
You don't need to fix that. That's fine. Just ignore that.
Just ignore them. Maybe they don't know what's going on.
Right.
I mean, maybe they didn't hear it.
Yeah, they're like, what?
They're like jamming out the music.
Yeah.
T-Series Tactical Droid.
Did you? Oh, okay. So you did find the issue about the restraining bolts. You found the.
Yep.
Okay.
Bam.
Chest
All right. So, yeah. 4, 1, 2, 3.
I would also like to use the crab droid as cover.
Oh, that's so smart. Clever.
Like duck behind its big chassis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe this is like
underneath its chassis.
Yeah. No worries. So yeah, you stick this retraining bolt on it. It just kind of locks up, and you absolutely can take cover behind it. What would you like to? I'm assuming you're in control of the super battle droids and the BX, right?
Correct.
And Bob.
And Bob.
So they're going to be acting as one unit. So what would you direct them to do?
At this point, we were probably going to try to clear out these guys.
Okay. The small group?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And so that's your marching orders then?
Correct. I also have Speaks Binary, so any of the droids get a +1 blue dice to following my commands.
Alright.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to mark those battle droids.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I moved them, I was like, oh.
Do you want me to paste you the skill?
Yeah, sure.
I'm an adult, but I can also use help tracking how long my ice pack is on. So if anybody wants to help me, I
only have one
20
rank in
minutes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, these super battle droids, they're going to just they come charging out of the gate, firing with their
What changed
their
it?
dual blasters at this little small remaining squad. Let's see. Oop. All right. It is going to be close range.
That should also be the Roger Rogers as well as the.
Are you gonna split them
The
up
BX.
and maybe put them down here? These
Yeah,
guys?
put them down to these ones.
Yeah.
Have the Roger Rogers
Yeah.
go after those.
Yes.
So Roger and the
Commando.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And then they
essentially,
would-
you've got like two little mini squads. You've got Bob and the Supers, and then you've got the BX and the Rogers. Gotcha.
Correct.
All right, cool. So they're going to super battle droids are going to attack. Wait, didn't we give? Okay, yeah. So they're going to.
That was a skill mini that I got from Gadgeteering.
Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure if droids automatically spoke it, but
I'm pretty certain like droids will have that anyway, but certain. Alright. Yeah, this there. Yeah, integrated wrist blasters, there it is. Bam. And they had a boost because y'all got a bonus to accuracy because you were able to motivate them or mess with their programming a little bit.
And I'm going to put over the comms, it's like, Bob, if you do well, you get that Mickey back.
And they got the combat skill.
Positive reinforcement.
What did you say?
If
what did
Pop
you say,
does,
No, we have we every single person like non-android has the combat stems, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that our first attack or whenever we choose to attack?
That is the first attack.
That hits.
That hits. That yeah. Bam. These super battle droids come out. They fire a blistering hail of fire at this group. Acting as a minion group, the amount of damage they output is increased. So they do mow through this group, who is surprised as hell because this was not expected at all. This attack came out of nowhere. This little minion group is dead. Just like, bam.
Nice. Can you also wait? By any chance, can you throw? Can you tell me what that was?
What do you mean? What that was?
Well, we get paid for things we kill.
Oh shit! Yeah. That was 2 super battle droids, and a Mandalo, and a Mando.
So you got 50, 60, 70 coins already.
70 credits.
Yep, 70 credits.
I've forgotten about that total. If somebody could keep track of that for me. while I am running all these NPCs.
How about we do this in like if we clear the board, we'll if everybody is okay with it, we'll just split it all equally.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way.
Bad.
I'm okay with that.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
if we clear the board, we just become billionaires. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Everybody-
lot,
On the
of, a
galaxy.
lot of individuals on here.
Also, that
Jester,
makes
you
sense.
good with that? You're muted, buddy.
He said, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah. Okay.
I speak Jester.
I got the head nod.
I speak
Or are
Jive.
you good with it?
That's exactly what I said as well.
I literally read your lips.
All right,
I don't
guys.
normally-
Can you tell me do you have an idea
Of the amount of credits, I have not
Well-
totaled it out.
Okay.
I can total out the amount of enemies I have here.
Plus the group that
Y'all smooshed.
Prankster already smooshed.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always worry about
that-
this later. We just gotta see if we survive this encounter first.
Yeah.
Truth.
The group you smooshed was
So in need
8
of money,
Mandos,
like,
and
I need to know how much I'm making.
the group you smooshed was 8 Mandos, 2
Same.
super battle droids.
So to be clear, it sounds like Vindo, you're keeping track of everything we kill.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'm for
All
it.
right. So y'all guys are gonna like this. This only helps you. These guys are surprised as hell, and so they take no actions during this first turn.
Woot.
Wait a minute. But he
What's
had.
up?
So does the battle droids do any damage to the other side? Because that's also
Oh.
part of.
Yeah.
So
So you got rid of one group. Let's see what if he
Yeah,
gets rid of
forgot
the
about
other
that.
group. And I also want to remind you that on the first 3 rounds of combat, you will not cost a strain to take an extra maneuver. So if you want to move after you attack for the first time, you will not
True,
suffer
and
strain.
That's some good
throw
rules
this
lawyering.
down right here again,
Alright.
so people can copy paste and then put it into like a notepad, so you can.
It's in my notes.
So you
Wade,
guys got it.
if you have a Wade, if it's all right, I'm gonna. Can I have permission to go into GM mode and make a note and throw all that in the in a note so that we all have access to it?
Sure.
Thank you, Kinko, for keeping track of
Um,
that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. As long as you can keep things you see.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I don't know if you have anything hidden on the map.
I do have some things hidden in the layer.
Then you know what? I don't want to spoil myself, so never mind.
Okay.
Just copy paste it into notepad.
Yeah,
that's
you
a good
have
idea.
note section.
I know. I just wanted to make it available, like quick and easy for everybody.
Okay.
It's
Well.
kind of something I do.
All right. So it is a PC's
Very
turn.
nice.
Whoever wants to go. All right. It is a
the-
PC's turn. Whoever wants to go.
Shit, Team
Okay.
Alpha.
Shit, Team Alpha. Yeah. Emerging from your cocoon. Shit.
Alright. Well, what do you say, my shit-covered friend? Crab?
I think we send one of the sappers to put a demo charge on the spider droid.
To be fair,
Oh,
the
they've got
sappers,
rocket launchers.
the sappers, and everybody, those guys will essentially work as a unit.
So to be
like,
clear,
they're-
are they present in the battle right now, or are they still underground?
They just
Popped
they
out.
popped out. They had just popped out. Everybody
Oh,
timed it out. You've all popped out at the same time.
awesome!
Smell has arrived.
They just brown-eyed it. We're good.
And
Yeah,
they just
you-
haven't noticed
You
yet.
pop out and you see like coming across from the field a just shit stained Omrar.
Oh,
grass.
that's
Well,
That's
Armrar is going to target
That's super gross.
the super battle droid crab thingy with his.
Wait,
new
hold on. Before
bomb.
you start,
Yeah.
the battle, the Roger Rogers and the commander have not made murder yet.
Yep, I was. Oh, I did get distracted from that. So yeah, these guys, again, acting as a unit because they're just a minion. I'm treating them as a minion group. The battle droids take a shot at the super battle droids. Hey, why are we fighting you? I don't know. Yeah, orders are orders. And they're going to take a shot at these super battle droids. seeing as they're a group of 10 here. Each one of these guys represents 5. 5, 5.
Gonna over the comms. They love clones and they're anti-separatists, so destroy them.
For the Separatists, yes, we're fighting for the Separatists this time. Yay! And they take fire at these super battle droids, and the Mandalorians. They do some damage. Let's see. Is their meaning group? We multiply them. All right.
Those Mandos are just clones in fancy armor.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it. Tricky clowns. And they're going to fire at them. They do it. They actually take out the super battle droids here, but do not damage the Mandalorians yet. This BX is going to get right up into the fray with its. It has a little a blade. It's going to get up into the biz. And it strikes true, cleaving one of the heads off of one of the Mandalorians here.
Where are we again?
Over here on the left side.
All right.
Left side. All right. So now we have a PC's turn.
All right. So it's
Shit team Alpha.
Yeah, Armar's gonna first go prone and pull out his Z6 rotary blaster cannon, take aim at the crab droid, and unleash fire in hell.
Okay, at the crab droid. All right, so that. All right, and because it is a Nemesis. That upgraded. Alright, cool. Go ahead and make that attack.
One of the things that I did was I put a custom grip on this gun so it removes 1 setback dice.
Setback or the black? Gotcha.
As well as we also have 1 blue die for the first check in the encounter.
Okay, gotcha.
And I went prone, so that also, I believe, puts a blue die to it. Because I have prepare 1 on the weapon.
So that another blue? Or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Better nights.
Alright. Is that all the
That's right.
bonuses you want to add?
Yep, that's all I've got for him. And wham, bam, Sam, let's see what I get.
Oh, what advantage.
It has very... You rake your gun across it, and you score hits, but you can see you're hitting the tough armor of its legs, you know. It's making little scoring marks, but you can see it's not doing much damage. Just
Alright.
So that is your turn. Do you want to direct your sappers to do anything?
Fire at this.
Yeah,
Fire
fire at the crab
mortars.
droid.
Fire at the
No,
crab.
not the why the crab. Why the crab droid? Why not the stuff on top of the building?
Because I guarantee you, at that angle, we cannot see that.
No, but they're gonna feel it once I get around to it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Omrar,
Please
if
get-
you... Oh, go ahead.
No, you good.
Omrar, do you have the crab droid taken care of?
Armor will say, probably better than the Wookiees.
Okay.
You see all these
One of the
guys
Wookiees
line
flips
up
you
and
off
break
from
it.
across the crab droid. You see it between the legs, like. Anyway. So yeah, these guys will line up. They're gonna take their heavy weapons out because they saw that your blaster fire was kind of ineffective. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. So it will, these are rocket launchers, and they're firing essentially a volley at this thing.
Alright.
And they are very skilled at what they do. And, but, just that. So many freaking sheets here.
Do not envy you, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a GM, I know that this is probably a crazy.
I simplified it as much as I could to make it still make it a cinematic battle.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. Rocket launchers. Alright. Cool.
We were the ones knee deep in sheet.
Nope. They miss.
Damn.
Just like, or they, maybe they're it's all near misses. This thing's like moving a little bit unorthodox, and it's straight wash miss. Do you want to? All right, so that's your turn. His turn. They're still shook by all this.
We still got the engineers.
Okay, engineers. How are you gonna direct these guys?
Let's have the engineers run up underneath this thing and start tinkering.
All right.
Like over the comms, Rook is going to be like, restraining bolts work great on this, and I'm pretty sure your engineers have them.
That's probably a safe bet.
You know what? I'm going to roll a D2 on that.
Do they have a toolkit?
I will point out the rarity. I looked it up. The rarity of restraining bolts is 0. They are as common as screws.
I understand that. You might not have thought to bring screws to a battle, though. I'm rolling a 50-50 chance.
Oh, there will be plenty of screws in this battle.
I want you to call it in the air, Jester.
1.
Okay, heads or tails, motherfucker.
Oh, heads.
And heads, they have it. They have it.
Heads, they have it.
They have. Each one of these guys has a restraining bolt on them.
Noise.
And we did tell them that, bonuses for those who bring us the heads.
Alright. So these guys are gonna, they're avoiding this thing as it's crawling around, avoiding attacks. They're going to run up underneath and give a mechanics check. So yeah, that's... Yeah, that was that. I forgot because they're Nemesis, you upgrade their thing by 1. Alright, cool. First attack. There. So they go, one of them goes up to put it on, and this thing's leg comes and whacks him, and his restraining bolt goes flying into the bushes somewhere over here, and he gets whacked pretty good. But that is his turn, and now it's that guy's turn. Pass. PC's turn.
If you guys are okay, I'd like to go. All right. So first thing is, he calms the hawk bats and he says, "All right, Operation Bag of Poop on porch, go now!" And that's when the hawk bats will come by and throw the charges and just otherwise cause a ruckus on the front. Remember, leave quick. You have to run away for the poop in the bag to work. You cannot get caught.
Operation Ding Dong Ditch.
Absolutely. The matron was so mad at that prank. I did it to her a lot. And so that will be the first thing he does. Second thing that he's going to do is He's going to look at Wookiees. Can you climb? I need you.
They retract, or they have claws that come out. You see it just.
All right, you need to get up there and take care of that mortar and those snipers and just kill everything up there. That's your goal. Just,
everything up there must die.
Everything up there on the roof, just go and get it and kill it.
All right.
But bring me those e-webs.
Yeah, what he said. If you can. That's like secondary, though. Just make certain it's dead. That's the number one.
Oh, sorry.
Your lives are too important.
Yeah, you're also tiny.
And he slapped, and he gives them he gives them all a slap on the butt as they go too, like just like you know, like to encourage them, like you got this.
Everybody gets a GG.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
Even the Wookiee you threw up on.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna start climbing that. I'll say next round they'll be at the top, but they're gonna start climbing that. Yeah.
Sure, that's fair.
Don't they get an extra movement without taking strain?
Actually, can I?
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well,
you've got some juiced up Wookiees.
Very nice.
They make it to the top.
Nice, Chester. Bottle cap, Chester. Bottle cap.
Shut the fuck up.
I told you about it first. You guys already forgot about it.
You also get a bottle cap.
You know, sad thing is though, I should have not said anything since somebody had to remind him.
What do you
about
mean?
The sewers.
What's that? Oh yeah, because somebody made them roll resilience checks for the sewers. Someone named Christopher.
Look, I think I was a higher hero there. I think it's all water under the bridge. And Varrock.
Okay, so these Wookiees gracefully climb to the top of this, and this mortar guy, he's like about to load a mortar, and he looks up, and there's a Wookiee right in his face. There's three Wookiees right within grabbing distance of him. And they did their two movements. They're gonna attack.
Wait, hold
awesome.
on. Before you do that, no, go ahead, roll. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get something prepared. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Close range, defense, pause. Yeah, these things are gonna sink their claw. Grab him. They're gonna attempt to grab him. Straight wash. Maybe the fucking.
My gosh, they had a really good advantage too.
Yeah. They use their first blue die. They miss on this mortar man.
Cool. On the sniper.
So they're moving as a unit. So they would have added all their damage up together.
Got you. So they're attacking one target at a time. Got you.
Yeah.
All right. So Varrock will. Is there any chance Varrock would have been able to have hitched a ride with them, like just like put his arms around their turn himself into a backpack, like hold them around the neck, and just like he can get up there as well.
You know, I'll allow it. Which one? Okay.
I think he likes the leader. The leader and him have been kind of like.
Oh, the one that's closest to the sniper right here. Yeah, that's the one. I'm joking.
Yeah, I just was thinking of the leader just because that's the one that he's had the most communication with.
Okay, I'll swap him in him positions so you can be right here.
And then I can do stuff too as Varrock, right?
Yes, you can do stuff as Varrock.
Okay.
Varrock. You're slapping their butts as they go, and then the leader kind of bows down a little bit, and you just hop on his back.
We're a team, and he's like that kid from the Never-Ending Story on top of the white one, like as he's like climbing up the roof.
Oh my god, that mental image of just Varrock, like.
Yeah. Varrock wants to get rid of these machine gun emplacements. I think a sniper rifle is going to be hard to use close range, and a mortar. That machine gun though. So if I can I like take a 5-foot step and maybe attack that guy?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. So then that's going to be what I'm going to do. He's
It's alright, baby. I gave you like metal shields too. You good?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So.
Oh yeah, that was like the whole
reason.
reason we went there. I'm sorry. Can Finley come? Can she have also? Could she have also been backpacked?
If Finley wanted to backpack, Finley could backpack it. Whatever Finley wants.
So yes. So I'll be like, we're gonna need
Chris,
you.
If she wants.
She is too.
Sorry, she is to come, like, that's her crew, so, like, she's to follow orders, so if he was to say, like, do a little hand motion for her to get on, like, she would, like, spider crawl onto one of the Wookiees, and, like, you just see how, like, almost like a metal backpack on them. But what about my battle droids, though?
You can still
order them.
You can
around.
you can still tell them what to do over comms.
Oh, okay, because each one is a group of 10. There's not enough Wookiees
It's a group
for
of
that.
5. Sorry, it's a total
five.
group of 10.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, I mistold. I remember. I said it wrong. So.
Yeah,
That's
no
all
worries.
right. Tell them to go attack more people on the ground. Push
So
everyone
yeah,
back.
you hitch a ride maybe on this guy over here, and you land up over here.
Okay.
Yeah, you've also hitched a ride, but it's Chris. It was your turn. Doug?
Gonna make that attack. Ready?
Okay. What? Any blue die?
I'm looking at my stuff here, and there we go. I mean, I don't want to use. I don't feel like it would be fair for me to get the additional movement for the blue die because I hitched a ride. That would seem like too much movement. So, and plus, I don't want to put you that just seems unfair.
I'm just saying you get 2 movements.
If you want to, then I will take I'll take an aim maneuver. But I didn't want to push it too much.
Letting you know.
Okay, then I will take the aim maneuver against
You're
the
need
gun
all the help
emplacement.
you can get because I'm trying to kill you.
Sure. I also have 2 ranks of quick strike, and I get to add a blue die per rank of quick strike to combat checks against targets that have not yet acted this encounter. So I don't think this guy has acted in this encounter. So then that is an addition. That's 2 blue die. That's 1 for me aiming. So that's 3 blue die. And then my pistols have the aim property, which gives me an additional blue die. So I will actually have 4 blue die on this check.
All right, cool. Do you want to use a destiny?
Do I want to use a decimal? Is that what you said?
Destiny, light side point.
No, I think 4 blue die is a lot, and I don't want to, plus our other people are going to need them. I'm also going to use 2 strain to decrease the amount of this maneuver to activate my secondary fire with guns blazing. So it will only be, I should only need like 1 advantage to actually do that, as opposed to the normal 2 advantage.
DM has flipped a dark side.
No, my bad. It's not. No, that's a different thing. I also am calling this because I'm adding. So you're not allowed to add blue die to combat checks to avoid performing the, because I'm aiming. So, just FYI, this is the gunslinger. This is that thing that I picked up. And so, yeah, and then guns blazing means you can't upgrade the difficulty of the die for me to hit with 2 guns. So it will be a normal short range check to hit this guy.
Do you have deadly accuracy or point blank shot?
I do have I have deadly accuracy, so that will come into effect when I hit.
Okay. And also, DM has flipped a dark side.
Sure. You know what? Okay. I've got a lot of blue die going, and plus that allows us to bank it for the future. So I'll go ahead and hold on to it.
Just wanted to make you aware.
So blue die, and it should be like what, 1 or 2 purple? Check, something like that.
A number.
Okay. Here it comes. A despair in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But you can activate 2 triumphs with that and still have some left over.
Yeah, I've got a lot of advantage to spend. Okay, so first thing, let's dish out damage.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Give me damage, please.
Okay, so the damage is going to be 8 plus deadly accuracy. So that's an additional 4. So that's 12 damage on my first strike. So he
plus 1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1? Oh, plus 1. So 13 damage on my first pistol. Like, he gets up there, aims, like maybe finds a chink in his armor right where his neck is, and then he follows it up with a second shot that would be an additional 7 damage. So that would be a total of 20 points of damage on that guy.
Yeah, so he tumbles from his position. Yeah, I was gonna say, gives a Wilhelm scream. Like,
I got you, bro. I got you.
I love it. Just, that's the one. And maybe
Okay.
these guys were talking around beforehand. He's like, you know that scream from like that old Western movie that they put in a lot of everything? Oh, yeah, the one that's like, no, it's more like, and then you shoot him, come out of nowhere, shoot this guy in the head. Oh, that's totally it. As he goes flying to his death.
Awesome.
That is one Mando dead.
Fantastic. Okay, so
Just kill as many of these guys, please. I want less tracking. I want less. less tracking to do.
I 100% understand that. Okay, I'm gonna spend some advantage because I can.
Kill the mooks, not the big guys. All right.
Can I would like to spend 4 advantage to recover 4 strain. So that's step 1.
So you wipe off your vomit. Maybe
1, 2, 3, 4.
Have a little, I don't know, a trail mix or something. Replace the
That
food.
trail mix, man.
Okay.
Every time it just comes full circle back to trail mix.
The next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna I'm gonna share the wealth. The next 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next 4 people to act, each of you will get 1 blue die each.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Damn. All right. Get these guys. Bap, bap, bap. They're still surprised. PC. All right. 1 more PC. Well, there's 3 more PCs actually, but.
And that is my turn. I'm going to go ahead and put my ice pack back in the freezer. I'll be right back.
I think I'll take this one if that's okay. After seeing that these guys are struggling, because the crab droid was not subdued, right?
What's that?
It was not.
Oh yeah.
The
no,
crab
it
droid was not subdued. And he's gonna see Prankster's team going up there. He's gonna set a yell over comms. Hey, once you get a chance, start using their guns against them.
Oh, yeah, I 100% plan on that. Yeah, oh, man. I love you guys.
And seeing that they're struggling with it, he's gonna try and maybe aim for some of the rotors, maybe on the leg, to kind of just stop it. So he's gonna fire at the crab droid.
All right. Give me 1 second.
We still have 2 enemies up with us, right? These guys? Or is this an ally? No, that's not an ally.
That guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's not. He's injured. That's
Oh.
because they whiffed.
Oh.
Fucking
Gotcha.
Wookiees.
Fucking Wookiees, man. All right. So you're going to attack the crab droid. Go ahead
But
and.
this guy's dead.
And they have a mod on their blaster, which is a blaster actuating module, which adds 2 damage plus 1 mods, and it's pierce plus 1 in case the roll doesn't work. 'Cause I know we've been having issues with weapon rolls, but here we go.
All right.
Ooh.
So a net failure, but a triumph. What would you like that triumph to be?
The crab droid didn't squish one of the engineers.
Yeah, I could say that would probably be nice.
Maybe the engineer. He's not dead. He's just done or something, or he'll be back next round.
You know what? He found the restraining bolt that flew into the bush with him.
Okay, yeah, he got knocked into it, and the thing comically fell and landed right on his head, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
leave it for that.
all right, cool." So yeah, You attempt to attack this thing with your pulse rifle. Maybe just miss. This thing's definitely gonna lay out a bunch of damage next turn.
It gets the chance.
Yeah, it will. Oh, it will. Alright, skip. Another PC's turn. We got 2 left.
Oh, I think it's just me and Kinko.
Yeah, the ladies go for it last. You got this.
Did you want to go?
You're in the thick of it.
All right. Well, I guess what Finley will do is over the comms, order the battle droids to take up a slight perimeter, probably maybe around like here, and I guess one could probably stay. And then I want them to focus their guns on the big boy because that was this guy right here. Sorry, I'm drawing all over the map.
Of course.
Because that's our target. So probably I'll,
Yeah.
Take down the target.
Roger.
Yeah, I want them to aim right at the tactics droid. You said this thing has a tactics droid's head, right?
Yeah, it has 3.
Oh,
on it.
3. Okay, yeah, I want
So
them
they're
to
like
try
all
to...
wired in tandem. It's kind of creepy, actually. They're all like looking different directions, but wherever they look, the artillery piece is looking.
Yeah, I want them to like be focusing on the heads.
Hint, hint. This thing's gonna get 3 attacks.
Well, good thing my Wookiees and I aren't close.
You're a target too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's an artillery cannon on the top. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
Good
I
point.
figured it was going to be at least 3.
All right.
Well, yeah. So the first thing I want is the battle droids to try to pop off 1 or 2 of those heads if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at their gear, they just have the blaster rifle. Gotcha. All right, so they're going to Roger. For the Separatist Alliance, and they're going to charge forward.
We may want to have that edited.
For the nondescript criminal organization.
Maybe we got Omrar to like program beforehand for the House of Cards.
And somewhere a card is just, I don't know why.
Sighing.
But I want to sigh right now. Maybe like looking at the battlefield like, I don't know, I just feel annoyed.
I'm pretty sure that they have like comms and they can hear this too.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
those sons of bitches.
They need to hear
For
it.
the House of Cards.
Yes.
Alright, so they're at the boost die, and because of the other thing, bep. Failure. But they're just laying down covering fire, essentially, just blistering hail at it.
As for me,
Yes.
I guess so. This guy's still alive, you said?
Yes.
Okay. My head will towards him. He's not a droid. He's organic, right?
Yes, he is. He is organic.
And I'm still piggybacked on one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm close enough. I'm gonna try to shoot him with my new gun.
Okay.
I think I have. Well, that's lethal blow, precise aim. Yeah, once per round. Has he hasn't acted yet this turn?
He has not. He has not acted this encounter.
Because I also have quick strike.
Okay.
Yes. So you add a boost die per rank. I only have 1 rank in quick strike, so that's 1 blue die. Towards him. And yes. So yeah, my what's nice is I also have quick draw. So my incidental would be drawing the gun since I was originally like ordering them and piggybacking. Quick draw, point my gun at him and fire to try to finish him off.
Oh god, I love Finley. They're so murderous. All right, go ahead
You
and
are
roll.
far too close to my patience.
All right, let me see if I can find the
Get a
weapon
blue
here.
die as well.
Yes.
All
My
right.
brand new weapon.
Actually, you get 2 blue die. So.
Yeah. Granted, this weapon does have a feature called Inaccurate 1.
Okay.
But we'll try it.
Nice.
All right. You
Well played. Well played.
damage
Well played.
6.
Yeah, it's got
Plus
damage
that's
6.
So 7 because of the extra success.
Oh yeah,
If you have deadly accuracy or point blank, that helps.
I
more damage.
do have deadly accuracy.
+1.
1. So yeah, deadly accuracy 1.
That's an auto fire setting.
Plus that is your first hit, so that means you get +1 from the stems.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yep. Wait, do I have benefits from stims?
Yeah,
I'm a target.
oh no, you're right. She's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, Manny, you almost had it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
That's
all good.
fair.
It's all good.
No, I
I
appreciate
know.
it.
You're
appreciate
inner
it.
GM, and we appreciate your
You get
honesty.
5 XP for being honest.
Woohoo! All right.
Log it.
But I do have targeted blow.
And Jester, you get minus 10
So-
XP for that.
I'm gonna spend a
That's-
destiny point to add my agility to my damage. So let me spend a destiny point.
Okay.
Where's the destiny? Sorry, I'm a little slow at this.
You're good. I can adjust that.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
So 1 destiny point to add agility, and my agility is 3. So it's an additional 3 points of damage.
All right. Total, that's number. What's the number on that?
So it's 3. 3 plus
I sorry.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I had
39.
dyslexia of the ears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
okay.
worries. I was reading this and I have dyslexia of the ears of my own voice. So so that's 6, 7, 8, 9 with the deadly accuracy 1, so I think 10 points of damage.
All right. You do. So you see this guy is a little bit less armored than a lot of the other Mandalorians. Maybe that's why he was in the back lines operating a mortar. He didn't expect to be ganged up on by 20 Wookiees and a murderous kill droid. Maybe this was his first day. You don't know. He's dead now. He falls on his mortar and takes it with him over the side of the... No, I'm joking. But he does fall dramatically off the side and lands in the bush and dies. That is another Mandalorian dead.
I've got your back.
She says
Yes!
as she nods towards the Wookiees.
She's
Way
a
to
good
play it,
one.
Mando.
She's a good one.
Good job, Finley. Way to play it, Amando.
But that's my turn. I don't think I can do anything else. Oh wait, can I
Still
move
have the
up?
free movement.
Yeah, you can
Yeah. I might
You can
move up
move
to this thing.
All right.
And
oh
just
God,
yeah.
Finley.
What's this button do?
Finley operating an E-Web repeating blaster. Oh
Yes.
no,
She wanted a bigger gun. Now she has one.
my hubris.
Yeah, I think
Why you-
that's all I can do. I used my movement. I don't think I have enough. Like I wouldn't be able to aim it. That's an action. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let me check on something real quick.
What does this button do?
All right. As you're passing by the window,
Oh.
making your movement, make a perception. Oh, let me set the DC, but make a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
You there's a little bit of a glare in the window, so you don't quite see through it. But
Okay.
oh, I put an extra red die on there. I did not. It was supposed to be just one red die, so that would have been
Success, right?
no, it would have been still been a straight wash. So Damn. But yeah, maybe a little bit glare, but you don't see anything. Nothing's going on in there. You don't have to worry about it. I'll actually have Varrock roll that too, because Varrock's in front of the window as well.
Yeah, you are
10-4.
right in front of them.
I was gonna ask about that. All right, cool. Varrock Vor, where
Just to say I'm a little too distracted by the shiny big gun.
Oh, I don't have a bad perception. Whoa, yeah, there we go. Hella success.
So, as you look inside, you see a grand foyer, and you see what looks to be a Mandalorian that y'all have fought before. One of the members of Aranias' inner circle, shouting orders, rushing men to the front, through the front door. Like, you see them barking orders. You see several squads looking like they're prepping, getting ready to charge outside. Like they're hurrying, getting suited up, getting their armor on, getting equipped. Looks like they're trying to head outside.
All right. Hey, we got soldiers on the inside. We're coming outside. So just FYI, they're coming out the big front doors. He puts that over.
It looks like it might be a little while before they're able to get outside. Maybe a couple of rounds.
It's a good thing that I have this new toy.
Yeah, no, I agree. And if we can find a way of barring those front doors, that'd be a real pain in their
You want
ass.
me to shoot the bomb and make it explode?
Maybe. I think.
Not while we're on the building.
Yeah, at the very least, not while you guys are so close. Just
the
because I don't
devil on
want
your
you guys to
shoulder
get hurt.
says, "Shoot the bomb. Shoot it. You'll never have a chance to blow something up like this again. Shoot it.
Do it. Do it. Give in to your hatred."
That's when
Okay.
the
Do we know what the blast radius is on that bomb, please? Omar?
So yeah, I would say Amar or Thras, you could do a check based on your knowledge of explosives and what all's loaded into that to get a rough estimate.
Perfect. What check is it?
Explosives or mechanics.
Okay.
I believe explosives is a skill.
Do either of them get an advantage or anything like that since they're the ones that loaded the bomb?
Yeah, I'll give them a blue die. Might as well. I'll throw you a bone. I am a
not seeing
benevolent.
explosives.
We thank you for your benevolence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not seeing explosives, but I do have mechanics.
Okay.
I believe mechanics.
You're like,
is
there's a lot. Oh, all right. So, Thrast, you're like, I know exactly how explosive this thing could be, and with that despair, it's a hair trigger. So, if you wanted to set it off, wonderful, absolutely. It has a 50-50 chance of either taking out the side of the building or the side of the map.
Oh, shit.
And you're like, you might have maybe over prepped this a little bit. And you know what? I'm gonna flip a die. I'm gonna flip this this quarter here, and I'm going to set in my head what it is. Heads, it'll take out half the map. Heads, it'll take out half the building. Or tails, it'll take out half the building. And I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
No.
If someone makes another successful check, they'll be able to figure out. If they're right up on it, they'll be able to find out. Somebody will have to be on it and make an explosives check. That's what I'll say.
Wonderful.
I could just shoot it with this gun. Then we would know for sure.
Your fingers hover like half
Now
an inch
you're
above
telling
the
me
of
it's
the.
just dangerous to be on
I
the
bet
building
you won't.
whatsoever.
Like, when you say half the map, you mean like the top half of the map, right? Not like the left side of the map.
Like from the bomb, let's say epicenter. Let's see, about anything in a radius. So in a about 100-foot radius.
So basically the top
Or,
half of the map.
yeah, top half of the map. Yes.
Okay, fair.
It has a 50-50 chance of taking out the front face of the building or the top half of the map. So yeah,
Over the comms. Note to everybody, we don't get paid if we're all dead.
And you could like potentially disarm this bomb as well if you wanted to,
Or it's a bigger cut.
defuse it and use the bombs in other methods.
Basically,
As
put a
quick
bunch of
aside,
blast. Go ahead.
Thras is just gonna yell over comms. FYI, we might have gone a little overboard on the explosives. You may want to definitely danger close that bomb.
We need to.
Don't hit it.
We need to. Okay. You know, that would just like take care of everything in the house.
And you.
Well, I mean, like, obviously we run. He said about 100 feet?
About 100 feet or 50 feet. Not for certain whether which one it is.
Don't forget top of the buildings.
Yep.
That's a lot. Not gonna lie. We do trap them inside.
This
If
thing
it's
was
50
intended
feet,
to
I
take
get
out.
to keep my gun.
Finley, if you pick that gun up and take it with you, you can keep it still.
Is it my turn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've been done.
I know we've been making
Yeah.
other attacks. Well, that just now she's worried about the bomb. Huh.
Bet
We
you
gotta
won't shoot it.
we gotta get away from it. Clear out the guys.
I'm gonna put over the comms like, okay, Kef Kinko, just so you know, the body won't move of this droid, but the head still will. So we only broke one of the artilleries on top, right?
Okay, well, we
Yes.
got two more mechanics here. Can we have them do the same thing to two of the legs since you did one?
Oh, that's true.
So
Well, that'd be your turn, and it would be on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
top heads.
get those two right there, and I want all these guys to head this way, farther away from the bomb.
Form those bandos.
All right. So yeah, these guys are gonna go underneath the thing. They're gonna make a mechanics check.
I will let them know that the body is already taken care of, that they need to deal with the heads up top.
So in that case,
And it
Alright.
needs to the ones that are not broken.
as it is not as mobile, it will, with it having been taken out, the check will go down significantly to attach these to it. And they have bap, 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 bap. And that's their first check of the night. Alright, so they're going to climb up and attempt to attach to the heads. That's 2 successes. So, one guy attaches one, the other guy attaches the second. This thing has been nullified. One anti-aircraft is down.
Nice. And the heads were saved, which I think is huge,
The
right?
heads were
Yes.
saved, yes. And as far
You
as
can get them out, but
yeah, you know, maybe they're looking at you with very much hatred, but they can't do shit about it. So yeah, they are restrained. These guys, these two guys putting in work. And what did you want to do with these? Yeah, I'm just gonna go put a red X on them. What did you just over here? Okay, cool.
Yeah, move the whole
Whole
group
squad.
of them over here. I do want to move with them,
Okay.
but also now that I'm farther away from the building, Can I do a perception check to see if I see this guy up here? And
Yeah.
can take a shot at him?
You're gonna have to snipe off.
Damn right.
Yeah, girl, get it.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you can absolutely see him for certain.
I don't have the perception that.
Yeah, no.
Is there anyone important in the window that I can see here?
You can't see through the window. No.
Are you sure?
So what Prankster saw or Varrock saw was like at the very backside of this huge grand foyer. So, yeah, if you were up at the window, yeah, I would say you could definitely make shots through.
So I can see him. Excellent.
Yeah, you can see this guy for certain. Yeah.
I moved one. How much? That was probably 2 maneuvers because that was
quite a distance to run. Yeah, that's 2 maneuvers. So.
All right. Well, GRE has 2 maneuvers, right? Can I get more than 2 maneuvers? Does that boost still work for the first rounds for me?
Oh yeah, because you have like a special thing that gives you 2 maneuvers normally, right? Or no?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, third. Yeah, so go third move.
Okay.
Maneuver.
So first I'm gonna fire at that guy up there. With,
get it.
Quick strike. So it's gonna add 2 blue. My first shot.
Before you roll.
Yes.
GM flip dark side.
I noticed.
Also, just a reminder: is everybody taking those blue die that I was giving out? You guys have been
I was actually
those?
just looking at them, because it was the next 4 people from when I posted that.
I didn't put the blue die for your perception roll. Sorry, Finley.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not worried about that one. Especially since he saw it and relayed the information. I was more focused on the big old gun.
I like
to take you
guns.
home and call you Molly.
Okay.
I like big guns and I cannot lie. Those other
The windows can't deny.
Right, go ahead and roll it.
Just think of all the syringes I could use as ammunition with this thing.
Oh,
damn, girl.
damn.
Make some modifications.
All right, give me the total on damage for that. Like I said, these guys are weaker than anybody else. So, any normal Mando.
11 is what I'm counting.
11.
And then I can also.
And then you get the additional bonus for the first attack.
Well, yeah, it's 9.
You put that. Yeah.
I didn't get a critical, did I?
No, you get a
critical?
triumph.
Yeah, triumph, and you had the 3 advantage.
Cool.
Yes.
So can I crit?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Yes.
D100. Want to roll it or want me to roll it? So I have been rolling rocks.
Or you?
Either one. If you want to roll it, you can roll it.
Question.
Little dice. Sorry, left side little line, second at the bottom button. Yeah.
Plus
93.
30.
Plus 30.
Plus 30.
The higher you hit is the better it is. Tables. Conflicted combat. Critical injury result. So 30 plus 93.
You know he did.
Let's see. Gruesome injury. Random. Oh, okay. Randomly roll 1d10 to determine one of the target's characteristics. Okay, let's see. One of the targets. 10. Oh boy.
Oh boy, he said.
10 for willpower. That characteristic is permanently reduced to 1 to a minimum of 1. Or by 1 to a minimum of 1. And these guys are...
You still have your triumph, by the way. Well, he's figuring this out.
Yeah. Is willpower.
Does the critical add the damage too, or it just activates the table?
No.
It adds 3.
3?
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, this guy's super dead.
for the spin.
He gets a gruesome injury and falls over.
14. Oh, he gets. Okay, great, because.
I was gonna say 10 killed the last one, and you had 11 already.
I know. I was just seeing if there was any
13.
additional things with this. Like, maybe this guy exploded and took his motor with him or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, this
But
guy
you still have the
also
triumph
plummets to his death. You are taking these guys out one by one.
Okay, and then my last maneuver.
Yeah, your last maneuver.
Can I? Fuck. I keep doing that. Can I hide in these bushes? Like jump inside a bush and then.
Next round you
to,
can
like,
hide in there. Yeah.
Like they can like eeny meeny miny mo which bush I'm in.
You can jump
Just
in
in
there,
case.
and next round you can do a stealth check to like hide.
You still have your triumph, right?
Oh, yeah. Your
What
triumph, you could just be in there and be in stealth. Free stealth check.
Jump.
Yep.
Free
guys-
free stealth check.
Well, yeah.
I'll
I mean,
take
I'm just
that.
saying you're free stealth. I'll say that's what that
Oh.
triumph could be.
I just want to roll it.
Oh, you just want to roll it? Okay. Well, I will give you a free stealth check. Give me 1 sec. There's a lot of people, a lot of eyes
Yeah,
out there.
I know.
But
Making it so hard on you.
yeah, go ahead and roll. God,
Salt.
motherfucking
Okay.
damn. Yeah, that's why you wanted to roll it.
Holy.
That's why you rolled it.
You got another triumph.
She is one with the bushes. There is no distinguishing.
Your men that were running with you were like, "All right, what are your orders, ma'am?"
Where'd she go?
This is why.
Ma'am?
Yep.
So, question: I can hear them, but can they hear me?
I mean, I'm
We have
assuming y'all
comms
have
at least.
comms. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
all have comms.
No. Telepathic.
Oh, you can
God,
hear their thoughts
Sparkle
like
Slim.
big,
Understand?
you hear some of their thoughts. Where did the big tinted
Not-
spider lady
no.
go? Where did it go?
Right. I can hear them, but can they hear me?
They can't hear your thoughts. No, they're on
I
heroin.
can't project.
They're on heroin.
Wrong drug.
They can't hear anything. They're on so much heroin. The only thing they can hear is the sound of their own heart.
So I can't be like this creepy little spider lady just
No.
like creeping into the air and
You can
be
do that
like,
through the comms if you want, but
do that.
you do that through the comms if you want. God.
Kill him!
One of the guys has a heart attack straight away.
No.
Shit, we're down one pike.
I'm coming down! I'm coming down!
I'm coming down. Is that what you said?
Yes. I'm coming down. Alright. But that is your turn. That is
Right,
the
and the triumph for the stealth check. Do I?
yeah. What do you want? What do you want that triumph to be? Dear God. I will
Can I
not let
help?
you roll another stealth check and get another 3 triumphs or whatever the fuck.
Like an infinite.
Because then we'll
loop.
be here all night.
Where's the little note about spending triumph?
Helpful tables, conflict and combat, spending advantage, triumph. Table 6-2.
God, I wasn't looking for the word spending.
Shadow player. Bam.
She's gonna roll the stealth checks for the guys. Be like, this is how you hide.
Upgrade an ally character's next check.
Alright.
Just found the
Cool.
button for the cloaking.
For the cloaking.
Yeah,
Oh.
they had like a cloaking device all along. You just didn't know the button was there.
Alright.
What are
Well, that
those? The
is-
stealth troopers, shadow troopers, shadow clone troopers.
So I have
That
a
is
theory.
that round. What's that?
My theory is that the third giant droid that's hit, I think, is hidden underneath the water. I think it's like here, and it's gonna like come up out of the water this round. That's my theory, because I know there's a third one. I remember you saying that, and we've got like what 1.5 disabled. So I'm trying to like prepare myself for that. All of these guys. Okay, so
hold on, she's not done
Yeah.
yet. She still has her pikeys.
Oh, my bad.
No, I moved them 2 times. I don't know if they can shoot anything.
They can still shoot because they get.
Yeah,
the,
they got the movement. They got the
Yeah.
shoot.
So you can take out these guys,
Or,
the ones that are right in front of them.
yeah.
Are these guys ours or are they bad
No,
guys?
those are
No,
those
those
are
are
bad
Those
guys.
are bad guys. It's like they just
yeah.
casually walked around the backside of them and was like, oh, now we shoot you.
Don't mind
You
us.
didn't see us
Don't
move.
mind us.
All right. And because it is close range, using a weapon that is suited for long range,
No.
be at a little bit of a disadvantage.
Well, in that case, shoot the other guys.
We have 10 battle droids there to handle the.
That's fair.
It's
yeah.
not. It's not.
Go
It's
for
not
these
their
guys.
turn though. So. Might as well take out the closest one. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
All right. So you're attacking the this guy's here, or these guys here. Here. Oh yeah. Those guys. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and roll it. It's all set up.
Roll what?
To attack. Oh, sorry. I'll roll it. Doy. My B.
And then like, what do I push?
Alright, gotcha.
And they get their blues. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. And there's so many of them. It is just a volley of fire at the back of these guys' heads. And they are dead. These guys don't do a lot of damage, but because there's so... And they don't have a lot of health, but because there's so many of them, they make up for it in sheer numbers. So that's 3
Sorry,
more
I'm trying to get
Mandalorians dead.
Trying to get a Wilhelm every person, every group that we kill.
Nice. Thanks
Well,
for being on the sound effects.
All right, I guess that's the end of the.
Alright. And starting at the start of the next round, a couple
I'm
things are
gonna
going to
go
happen.
again. No, I'm gonna.
A couple things are going to happen. Emerging, not from the water feature, but from the giant hedgerows.
That makes sense. It'd be hidden there.
No, it
I would
totally was in the
actually-
water, but you
You called it out, so
you-
yeah.
What?
everyone
Was there-
called it out. 3 people called it out. That it was
Really?
in there. Yeah, and I was like, let me move this to the side.
I mean, just saying it's.
Hey, if you guys did go through the purified water and be like, oh, hey, look, crab droid, let me just go ahead and deal with this right now.
Well, the funny
Emerging.
thing is,
It's
it's
totally
called
been
a
in the...
crab droid.
Yeah,
Why
I
would it
just-
not be in the water?
it was a theme, but you guys ruined it with your guessing. I believe it was 3 of you called it out. Chris was just, you were the last one to call it out. You're like, hey, they're totally going to emerge from the water. It was like, if one more person says anything, then I'm
Oh
gonna move
no,
it.
I did it again! I did it again!
Why do you have to woo in it?
I know!
It's okay, Chris. You're just the Joe of this group. As soon as you say it.
Well, somebody's got to be, I guess.
Where we were aware there was 3 targets and
Yeah.
only 2 were visible, so we knew one was here somewhere. I was just
Yeah.
thinking it was going to come from the building.
Yeah. Well, it's coming up here, and it's gonna wreck your shit in 2 weeks. It is. It is 12:40. I don't know about anybody else, but sleep sounds pretty good. I'm
Sleep does
getting
sound
real
pretty
tired,
good.
and this will be a lot smoother next time, as
Sure,
I will
buddy.
actually be a little bit more ready.
Cool.
I was
Well,
actually ready, but yeah.
I appreciate you, Wade. Appreciate you, Agitated Max. Thank you for jamming.
No worries.
Yeah.
I will
Thank you.
always do that. For Star Wars, anytime.
Legit.
For you guys, no. But for Star Wars, yes.
Gotcha.
Wow.
We are secondary to the Star Wars.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, to be
See,
fair,
if I show
we are
up
the
in
ones that
2
make
weeks.
it complicated. So.
See, I see it. I don't
Oh,
know.
shoosh, Blue, you love this. You love this game.
No lollipop for you.
No lollipop for you. Ugh.
She's
Alright.
just gonna pull out.
No.
I need to transition.
Bone
this
saw is ready.
Do we get anything for that, or do we have to wait for the battle to be over?
Once the battle is concluded, your rewards shall tumble forth.
Shit.
I'm
Unless it
sorry.
blows all up.
We killed things.
Yes,
Give
you
me
did.
nothing.
You didn't kill all the things.
I killed one.
You killed one, yes.
I got
One.
really good at shooting my blaster mid combat. That's crazy. I can't believe how much better I got at shooting this mid combat.
The only thing I killed was my confidence.
Oh, buddy.
It's alright. My next turn was totally going to be wasted disconnecting one of these heads and pocketing it.
Hey, man. That'll happen next time.
Yeah,
I'm excited. It's gonna be
Me
crazy.
too. It should be a lot of fun.
Sure that Team House of Cards has at least one of the heads.
Oh,
If
100%.
not two of the heads.
For the House of Cards.
For the House of Cards, Roger, Roger.
God damn it, these guys.
Minnie, do you know what I realized? I realized that our sci-fi, all of our sci-fis, even in your games, occurs on the same week. We've got Starfinder on Wednesday, Spelljammer Saturday, right? Or Sunday.
Yeah.
And then we have Star Wars tonight. So all the sci-fi happens at the same time. And then all the fantasy happens at the same time. It's kind of funny.
Keeping it grouped,
Yeah.
So that way, whoever wants
Completely
to watch totally gets the option to be like, this is fantasy week or this is sci-fi week.
I know. It's like when I was a
beautiful.
kid and we'd go on vacation and there'd be a hotel and there'd be a hot tub and I'd jump into the pool and then be like, oh, I'm really cold. Then I'd jump into the hot tub. I'm like, now I'm too hot. I'm gonna jump in the pool. And I just do that for 3 hours. All right. Well, cool then. Well, then I guess y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and thank you all for joining us for the stream. Really appreciate all of you. And everybody go ahead and say goodbye.
Thank you guys for
Everybody,
watching.
goodbye.
Bye.
Later, fuck boys.
Till next time.
Oh.